make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times, it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you be the right place. You pump an AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. The Yoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and it's retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All I ever hear, every time I hear that song, all I ever hear is, I do what I want, welcome to Marantz Rantz. That's right, guys, I do what I want, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Just let's get this out of the way really quick. We are giving away a free $50 cash card to GameStop. As you know, we have sponsors on this channel. It's going to be you, the people, no one else. We have people that want to participate, people that help, and people that push out this information. So I appreciate everyone out there who makes videos, everyone out there who puts out tweets, everyone out there that pushes out this content to other people, let them know the truth about what's really happening here on these markets. Of course, AMC is a problem for me. APE itself is a vehicle to divide the crew. And then in addition to that, GameStop is the one that nobody wants to talk about. But we're going to talk about some things today. We're going to go over a couple of videos that I went over, go over some analytics as far as what GameStop is worth, what is the current value, and how should it be evaluated? What are the prospects of target prices? Like, how high do you think it'll go, Marantz? I don't know. I have something here for you, something that's actually factual. You know, I don't really do the whole, hey, it's going to hit $5,000 a share, $20 million a share. I don't do all that talk because the reason is I'm trying to get one step in front of the other. As in yesterday, when I told you that my view is not to see it how far out can I see, but more, can I just keep it one step in front of the other and look down and keep walking? Because this is a grind. This is a marathon, and it's everything that it is. So I was waking up, I turned on my phone, and out of nowhere, this is crazy, out of nowhere, I get an alert. And how do I get an alert? I don't get an alert. I open up YouTube, and it's right there on my feed. And I'm like, how the hell are they pushing this out to me? I don't want to see Markets with May. Do you want to see Markets with May? Maybe you want to see her outside of the camera, but you definitely don't want to see her when she's talking about stock. And she's sitting there and she's trying to tell you, well, what she's doing is she's milking the crowd. I'm telling you right now, she's milking the crowd. And I'll explain. Making videos about stuff we already went over 2 years ago, a year ago, it's killing me. It really is, because talking about reg show, talking about how stocks can be manipulated is one thing. Attaching your horse to this carriage is a different thing. And if May, I'm going to send you this video. I'm going to clip this whole thing right now because you need to know exactly what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, one, you're playing with fire. I told you, leave this alone. This is not something that you want to make videos about. This is not a side of the table you want to jump on. You are not an ape. Don't paint yourself as an ape, and don't say you have apes, and then don't recommend YouTubers to people. Don't do that. Don't include the description in your video to the YouTubers page. You don't put the links of those YouTubers to people. You don't do those things for a reason, because you don't know. Hi, May. You have no idea what you're doing, but I'll help. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to inform the rest of the people about who you are. You're misinformed. That's all you are. And it's unfortunate. So yeah, so you guys know we've gone over everything that you could possibly go over. And it's not that I'm so smart. We've gone over all the DD of every lawyer, of every investment guru, this side of the Mississippi, right there on Reddit, via Twitter, via YouTube. We've done it. We've been studying this stock for 2.5 years. And when you attach yourself to AMC for said reason, oh, it's violated in the short interest realm, or it's violated in the reg show realm, the FTD. Why are you doing a case study on AMC when the case study should be GameStop? That's the first thing. The second thing, May, is AMC is not manipulated like you think it is. I don't know who told you it was, and I don't know why you're pushing out that narrative. We've already established this part. Maybe you missed that boat. Maybe you're still on the boat with everyone else who's been talking about this stock for 2 years, that have been trying to tell you it's pumping, it's this, it's that. No, there's billions and billions and billions, 8 quadrillion synthetics. You're in that camp right now, especially with the video you just made. It's all right. I'm going to give you a view. Remember, you like views, right, May? This is not the view you want. I tried to warn her, guys. But do they listen? Never. This is May. I know she looks kind of sleepy right here. I'm sorry, May. You look a little rough. But I'm going to play about the first 3 minutes of your video. Not that you didn't give out great information the whole way through. What it was is regurgitated bullshit. Right? You just reading a whole bunch of shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. If people don't know what reg show is, in the 70s, you wanted to short a stock, right? So to short a stock, you had to know how to locate a stock. If you didn't have the stock in hand, you had to go out there and find some before you short the stock. This way, when they ask you, do you have that stock that you just shorted? Yeah, I know where to get it. It's there. And somewhere down the road, that transitioned into, not that I have the stock, but I know where to get it. That's where you're at right now. So whether they're using the derivatives to go ahead and show that they have the shares on hand, and or they're just naked shorting, as you call it, which is not, oh God. I don't even go down this road with you, Mo, because we've done this before. AMC is not the manipulation that you think it is. It is not the manipulation of investors on the stock market itself. It's the manipulation of investors via hedge funds and the insiders themselves. Adam Aaron, this is the problem I have. You have not done this homework. I don't see anything other than praise for Adam Aaron, which she did do in her first video. He is a genius. He did this, he did that. You're talking highly of Adam Aaron, Mr. Aaron. You even said he before you even said his name. Well, unless he can steer this right, who the hell is he? Oh, wait, Mr. Aaron. I know nobody knows what I'm talking about, but here you go. I'm going to play this video for you, May, and I'm going to let you know how ridiculous you sound, because everyone's going to get to hear it at the same time. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's May from Markets with May. And in this episode, we're going to explore the question of whether the SEC is failing to protect investors from naked short selling. So this video is a thank you to all of the support that I got on my last two videos describing the press release that came out on AMC. Now, while this video is going to be relevant for anyone that is interested in learning more about what's going on in naked short selling, regulations show, the borrow rates, and what synthetics has to do with all of it, I'm really going to use AMC as a case study, first of all, because it's an amazing case study. And also, my AMC apes were amazing and supportive, and some of you just requested I do a video.
My AMC apes were amazingly supportive. Hi, May. Everyone's going to click on your videos now for hopium because that's what you're giving them. You're telling them that this stock is naked shorted, it's manipulated, it's all of the above, and it's none of the above. No one's telling you the truth. What exactly? What factual sheet are you reading that shows you that this stock is manipulated beyond 20%? Which one? Oh, it's okay. 20% was worth the case study, right? 20% was worth the video? All right.
That broke down in simple terms what's going on in naked short selling. Now, I'm going to cut to the chase here. Do I side with the SEC or do I side with the investors that feel unprotected from naked short seller?
I'm going to tell you who she sides with. Before she even answers that question, I already knew. The SEC or the investors that feel like they're being manipulated. May, who's going to subscribe to your website for $50 a month? Yes, it is $50 a month. Who's going to go ahead and ask you for $500, or you're going to ask $500 to review their portfolio? SEC or investors? Who's going to give you a view? The SEC or investors? Well, we know who you're going to side with then, right?
I do actually side with the investors that feel unprotected from the naked short sellers.
Thank you.
And that's despite the fact
My knight in shining armor. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
that it may be the case that because of the way the regulation is written, that there's violations to the spirit of Reg Show versus what's actually being posted. But I am going to go through all the components of this so you can make this decision for yourself. Now I'm going to do the disclosures, not because I'm trying to trick you, as some people put in my last comments.
It's like you try to laugh about everything. You know what happens when you're smiling and laughing the whole video? I'm just going to tell you, okay? You see how I'm not laughing and smiling? There's times to smile and laugh like I do, especially when something's funny. This is not funny. You trying to trick people? Yes, people have real concerns about that. And why, May? Because of your background. You come from Goldman Sachs. You come from hedge funds. You know the world of shorting because you're in the world of shorting. And you give it away right now in a minute. You give it away, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you have to write. But beyond that, you, May, are being used right now. You are being used to minimize the damage of what is being done. For you to tell people to get into APE and hold it because it's going to convert into AMC and they should be trading closer to each other, you really don't understand what it is. You don't own AMC, therefore you're going to give a case study on AMC itself. But yet you don't own it, right? And you don't own it because it's not valuable to own. It is not worth what you see on the screen. And it's not because of shorting. And it's not because of Reg Show and being on an FTD list, which they do settle. You're going to run in circles here around and chase your tail with this whole video. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. There's no way. Not after what you write real soon here. This might not be the only play in your world. GameStop's the only play for me. The only investment I'll ever make. That's it. I'm done. So that's why you can't convince me that this charade that you're doing, you're a freedom fighter now, May? Out of nowhere. You left the biggest criminals in the world and you're a freedom fighter. Call out what they're doing, but you don't. You try to give me the by the book, what the SEC allows, what it doesn't allow, how you can escape it, sure. But what are your friends doing? Did you make a phone call? Did you just come onto the scene? Watch this. This gets better, guys.
But because the SEC's already come down on more than one social media person for failing to do the disclosures. So past performance is not indicative of future returns. This is not investment advice. This is for educational purposes. You have to make your own investment decision. Now, I always give a shout out to Gurula. Money goes where it's treated best. And there's a link in my show notes if you want to check them out. Additionally, because I'm using AMC as the example in this video, I am a shareholder of APE shares. I do not own AMC. And now let's get into, is the shareholder being protected from naked shorts by the SEC? Now, this matters a lot to AMC shareholders.
Why would you disclose that you own APE and not AMC? I'm just curious. It's not even about APE, right? This isn't even about APE, but it's cool. It's an AMC case study. And they're the same. Are they the same? One's a vehicle. One's being manipulated beyond belief. And when I say one's being manipulated, I don't think AMC shares are being manipulated other than being manipulated by APE. Your whole case study should be how they used APE versus AMC. That should be your whole case study. But it's not. You're encouraging people to vote yes and buy more.
Shareholders and has for some time.
You guys ready?
The short interest in AMC is very high. Currently, the NYSE is showing it around 20% as I look this evening.
Wouldn't your case study be about GameStop? The only stock that's ever, 100% short reported, over 100% report shorted. Where were you 2 years ago? You just started making videos yesterday? This is crazy.
But at different times, it's been higher than that. Now, one of the reasons why I think this is really hard to figure out the answer to the question as well as get good information on is because it does actually require that you fully understand Regulation Show, which is a legal document. You understand the case law precedents associated with Regulation Show, and you also understand market mechanics extremely well. And that's a lot.
And that's a lot. It's not a lot. We've done these videos, but it's okay.
Now, there's a lot of really great videos on Regulation Show.
Here you go.
And then on AMC specifically, Regulation Show. And I want to give a
guys, I'm gonna rewind this part right here because it's very important to me.
Really great videos on Regulation Show and then on AMC specifically Regulation Show. And I want to give a shout out to those people. Where Are the Shares does an amazing job. Andrew Moe, I think you did a great job when you did your video last year. And Major Tom Official, also a little bit intense, but the guy really does know what he's talking about. I'm hoping that the way that I lay it out makes it
All right, guys. I gotta tell you, man, I gotta stop right here. Because a lot of you guys know exactly what was just said. Some of you new people have no idea why I'm upset. When you have an individual like May who puts links in her videos, and she puts two people, Andrew Mo Money, who we know who he is, Andrew No Money, part of the buyout crew. You can buy that kid out. You know exactly what the message is. You know he's gone. You know he comes back with bullshit. He's full of shit. That is not the problem. You're going to see everybody put wow in the comments right now for a reason. When you put Major Tom Official on your video, you don't know. May, you don't know. Or you're part of it. Guys, Major Tom, how can I draw this back? I had the video queued, and then I said, you know what? I'm not going to play this video because it's just me bashing the kid for being fat and alone in a hotel room. I didn't want to do it that way, May. Major Tom, as you put him there, has a name with us called Major Fud. Okay? And Major Tom was a part of this channel a year and a half ago, if not more. Why would he ever come to me? Kind of like how you just came onto the scene, so did he at the time. And Major Tom had a partnership. Major Tom had a partnership with Ape Andy. Do you know who Ape Andy is? You probably don't, because you don't know what the hell you're doing. This is why people tell you, if you're getting into AMC or GME, now, good, go. But don't try to tell people the history of what's happening if you haven't lived it. We've lived it in real time. Ape Andy.
Hello there, gentlemen apes and lady apes. I want to tell you what my friend Thomas, he sends me this great DD, this great information, and I want to share it with you.
Have you ever heard the videos? My friend Thomas. That's Thomas Ludwig. You can't get away from it. I know his name, May. I have his address. I know his phone number. Major Tom. And you're going to put him in there as in, hey, go ahead and look at this YouTuber, look at his page? Just so happens you randomly pick a no-name YouTuber, a no-name anything, no views, no sub, nothing, just a random guy, right? He's a desk, a small desk at best. And he'll give you GameStop earnings in the middle of giving you GameStop earnings. He literally goes, and don't forget about this new stock I'm in. And he puts you in there. Guys, you can go Google him all you want. I got nothing to do with it. If you don't know the history behind it, Major Tom used to come into my channel. I'll give you the breakdown. He used to come into the channel here. Hey, Marantz, hit me up in the DMs. Hey, Marantz, here's some information. He would have the information before anybody. He would. And I'd be like, whoa, I was skeptical. I was like, why am I going to push this out to the crew? And I don't have a lot of people at the time. I probably have 30 people watching a day. 30 people, guys. And he'd be like, yo, Marantz, here's the date of the MOAS. Hey, Marantz, here's how it's really happening. Marantz, don't tell your viewers. I'm not even telling Andrew Mo Money this. Or I'm not even telling the other guy. Hey, Bandy. But you know his videos? You know who he is? How? Just how, man? Did you Google? Did you just get that lucky? I mean, if I put in Major Tom, okay? If I put in Major Tom, I'm going to get a bunch of David Bowie songs. You know what's crazy? I talked about him yesterday. And that's why I'm like, are you watching my show? Chances are not. Look at this. You won't get anything. But if you put in Major Tom, official, you finally get one of the videos. And this kid right here, who hasn't put out more than not even 80 videos this year, and you just started YouTubing when? 11 months ago. But this is the guy with 90 views a video. 100. This is the one that you're recommending to people. This guy who tells you what deals to do, what trades to do, everything. We know who this guy is. You don't know who he is. I know exactly who Major Tom is and how he came out with his channel and where he came from. Major Tom, and here he is with Ape Andy. And can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? That was a year ago. That's when he used to get his 2,000 views. And then he started coming out with challenges. And we're gonna go ahead and start doing trades. We're not gonna we're gonna get out of GameStop and AMC. Total return swaps and reg show, his first video ever. And that's the one that you're going to recommend. You recommended his first video ever. What do? Do we start there and just run it all the way through? May, not only was he a shill, okay, and still is, so are you. May, I'll believe you and I'll take advice from you when you take down the affiliate links on your channel. When you prove you're not bought and sold. That's it. You've got nothing to tell me. You're no different than Jim Cramer or anyone else out there that's giving out this information that worked on Wall Street and now trying to help people. Who are you trying to help? There's a lot of educated people out here without the Wall Street, little bullet point on the resume. Doesn't make you any better than the next person. I know more about GameStop than you do. I know more about AMC than you do. And you're going to come out here and tell me I should be looking up Major Tom? You're crazy. The kid was in this channel, pushing out information, not allowing people to. People were like this, I want to buy all the GameStop I can. And Tom would come in and go like this, no, you need to buy this stock, and this stock. You'd be like anyone else. I'm going to be nice to you, man. I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to tell you, you're completely on the wrong side of this. I am a believer in like serendipity. I honestly, serendipity is by definition, or my definition is a fortunate accident. And you making videos and somebody sending them to me, and then in verse, you putting Major Tom as a link on your page was a fortunate accident. It was like, wow. I got up. I was in bed. I got up. I was in bed with May. I was May. Yeah, whatever. No, I was in the sheets. No, I was laying there and I was looking at YouTube right when I opened my eyes. And then I heard that and I said, fuck no. You got to be kidding me. Major Tom? I'm going to tell you, May, I could play the rest of your video, which I watched it. I gave you a view. And it was a lot of just regurgitation, like I said. For anyone that's been putting in the time like we have, we know, I don't want to say everything, but we know a lot. A lot more than you'll want to give people credit for. But I will tell you this, which you don't know. You don't know what you're recommending. You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to this. You see, man, I want to make money too. I want to make money, right? I'm all about investing. And you'll tell people, well, then why don't you buy this stock, this stock, this stock, this stock? You should be buying APE and not AMC. You should be buying at the bottom and letting it run. And I'll show you, look at the pump and dump that it is. You see all the red arrows? That's the pump and dump. But then beyond that, I'll tell you, yeah, I buy other things. I just don't push them on to people and promote it here on the channel. I don't do what you do. I don't do it for financial advice. You say this is not financial advice, right? That's what you say. I just want to make a disclaimer. This is not financial advice, but this is strictly educational. Yeah, but those links on your damn page are. Those links on your page are financial advice. And you're charging for it. Are you for the people? You say you're for investors versus the SEC, right? Man, you did this. You weighed the two. Well, if you're for the people, why are you charging the people? You have the answers. You can evaluate people's portfolio. You can help them. Why not do it for free? Why are you charging? You want views off of YouTube, right? You want YouTube to pay you. That's it. Or you're not making enough off of YouTube, right? We all are not, right? It's not about that. It's about doing this. Putting in your own hours on a day off or on the morning before you go to work or on the nights when you get home from work. You get in, you get undressed, you eat, you say hi to the family, you kiss the wife. I'm going to work. And you go right back into the box and you do it again. You wouldn't know the fucking grind if it hit you in the face. You're sitting there in your pretty apartment with notes and clips and edits and telling people what they want to hear. Hopium. You shouldn't be making a case study about this for your apes. Stop calling people apes, by the way. It's very degrading. Adam Aaron used that same terminology to gut them dry. A Trojan horse on retail was the ape equity unit. And when are you going to tell people that? You're not. You're going to tell people to buy it at 80 cents because it went up 100% and they should be selling right now, apparently. Or wait, we're going to vote. You're going to hold it to the vote? Oh, okay. Well, then it'll be nothing. Had a green date today? Yeah, we're on a Santa Claus rally the last 4 days of the year. Is that what we're doing right now? All the way up until the first week of January. Is that what's going on right now? That's what we should be excited about too? Well, then I'll meet you on the other side. I'll meet you on the other side when it keeps going down. When do you expect GameStop to hit 30 again? Spencer, 360. Spencer, I have not been reading the chat. But I am going to tell you something, Spencer. You have been here 3 days in a row. And I'm going to share the greatest news with you. One, I don't care about price action. I don't look at it that way every day. But I told you at the beginning of this video, I was going to give you a prediction and or an evaluation of fair market value. So I will do that much for you. Here is a website, macroaccess.com. GameStop's current evaluation is it's undervalued. At $18.40 and moving up, it's undervalued. The real value is at 27.21 is real value. Market value is 18.40. The market is down, but the real value of that stock should be 27.21 at the moment, with a target price of 55.75. That's off of current evaluations and price targets. Now, let's move it forward. The fact that our earnings have been in the positive for the last 4 quarters. No one's going to tell you that. They're going to tell you, what are you talking about, Marantz? And I'm going to tell you this. When you start at a point of negative $1.30 a share per share on one earnings report, and that moves up to 88 cents, negative 88 cents, we just had a cap size of 50 cents. It just churned 50 cents in the positive direction. Now we're at negative 31 cents per share. We're still moving towards the zero. And when you get to net zero, do you know what happens? Does anybody know what happens when you get to net zero? Whether it be quarter 4, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 of this year coming up. Does anybody know what happens when you get to net zero? It's not that GameStop's going to stack the money they're making. No, they already have $1 billion and they already have investors and they already have money behind it. All they have to do is show a profit. And when they show a net profit and they're at net zero on earnings per share, they will apply a dividend to their share. I'm telling you how this works. When you apply a dividend, I don't give a shit if it's a dime, a quarter, or 50 cents. It's going to roll everyone in this bitch. It's going to tell people we have quarterly dividends. It's going to tell people to hold this stock forever. You want to see diamond hands? You want to see S&P 500? Let GameStop do what it does. Let them keep cutting costs where they need to cut costs and keep making things go through the roof. You want to know what's undervalued? It's green as shit on the screen. I don't care what the price targets are. I don't care where it's going to sit. I don't care what the stock price is, because it's just an agreement between two people. And we agree that the value is said such. If people want to sell it at 1840, let them. I'm going to keep buying. The whole world's going to keep buying. There's not enough volume on this stock to attribute the price action from $27 just a month ago all the way down to now. There hasn't been enough change. There hasn't been enough exchange between people, because I'm not selling, you're not selling, and 70 million shares are locked in the DRS. That's it. We'll keep going from there. Unprecedented. This is a real case study. I'm telling you guys, like I've told you from the start, there is no way on God's green earth that I'm not going to stand here and hold my GameStop shares until they pay me back what I'm worth. And do you know what I'm worth? Do you guys know what my annual salary is? When you get my annual salary, and then you see how much I make an hour, then you go ahead and see how many hours I put on YouTube, and research, and conversation, the energy that I've put out for years. And when those years keep adding up, so does my price tag. It's going to cost you more to get these shares from me. So dividends are the way to go. Sure, it's going to happen. Absolutely. We'll get to net zero really soon. The little engine that couldn't, popcorn. I think a lot that the stock market is being naked shorted, not just GME and AMC. I don't think about it. You know, your neighbor's dog, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel, brother. I don't think about the markets being naked short. I don't think about the markets being manipulated. I don't care. I don't care. Everybody wants to have that conversation. Everybody wants to sit here and complain about the SEC and what they're not doing. Everyone wants to sit here and complain about what Jerome Powell says and doesn't say. I'll report on it. I'll give you my ideas and my opinions. Sure. One video. Then I let it go. And why? Because there's nothing I want to complain about. Nope. I love life. Guys, I am so uber positive on life. Every day I wake up, I'm happy. I'm miserable about my elbow and my shoulder and my arm. This whole thing's fucking irritating the hell out of me. Tore a couple of ligaments. I can't play basketball anymore. Can't play football anymore. I can barely wipe my own ass. Everything hurts in life. I'm getting older. That's the miserable part. But the whole stock market and this shit, I'm making money and I'm going to work and I'm paying for this life. That's just what the hell it is. That's all it is. I took on some debt. I took on a house. I took on some cars. And guess what? They'll get paid off. And we'll go again. Like, what does it matter? It's life. It's rinse and repeat. It's a WoW raid all over again every Tuesday. Reset. Get these bosses down. Get the loot. Let's go. Market's no different. It'll eventually give you back what you put into it. You just got to wait. You got to wait it out. Then people who invest and don't want to sit there and see it, and they're like, oh, I've been here for 4 months. I had to put in money last year. I'm down this. Yeah, you're down because you put into a company that you didn't do the homework on. Take away the bullshit, guys. Take away every YouTube video. Take away every Reddit, every tweet. Take away all of that. If I gave you $100 or $100,000, and I said, go put it into a company, you're going to start reading. You're going to start reading your own SEC filings and be like, okay, that's the one I want to invest in. Don't you read reviews? Don't you read and take a test drive on a car? Don't you just go in there and walk the house before you buy it? Like, there is no rush. The people that rush, the people that are like, oh my God, someone else wants to buy this house. They have a bid. I have a bid. I got to hurry up and get in there. You hurry up and get in, and then you find out you didn't inspect it well enough, and you got to do all these repairs, and it wasn't the buy that you wanted. It wasn't the neighborhood you wanted. It wasn't the schools you wanted. There's no shopping here. Nothing's within walking distance. Everything's driving. Oh, my parents can't even visit because there's no airport nearby. There's no hotels for people to stay. There's just so many things that you can factor in. There's no Sam's Club or Costco within driving range. There's no GameStop within 5 minutes. It's okay. They deliver. What I'm saying is when you rush to judgment or you rush to do things, it's going to affect you forever. The greatest thing I ever heard was when Peppard said, I'm not quick to anger, but my wrath is strong, or something to that effect. Like when he finally makes that decision to get mad or makes a decision to do something, he does it with intent. I mean, that's the way I see it. And I'm like, okay, well, I finally came to the conclusion that I wanted to do, I wanted to invest into GameStop versus my other investments. Guys, I have great investments. I didn't make a single bad play. For a decade? Like, there's no way. Yeah, there is a way. There's a lot of people successful who invest money for a decade because they're not day trading. But then you had people on TV, on YouTube convincing you that they can day trade. I'm a day trader. I'm Andrew Mo Money. I'm Trade Trades. I'm Matthew Kors. I'm Pi-Fi. I can do all this stuff. No, you can't. Chill. How many Meek Kevins did we get wrong? All of them. You got every stock wrong. Hi, all. I'm new here. Any welcome. Shares in the crypto to the moon. You are welcome, and welcome to here. I'm happy you're you're new. Kyoto, add all these guys to the wheel. We're going to be adding everyone to the wheel. Yeah, we're gamers. We're real gamers. But add everyone to the wheel, and we'll be spinning. We'll be spinning for a $50 cash card today. I'm sorry, I'm reading while I'm doing this shit. And John Diamond's here. Hey, let me tell you something. I bet Tom is an influencer consultant for Mudrick, Citadel, feeding Houston Wade, Bigham's Boss, and all of them. Yeah, people don't know John Diamond. John Diamond is the guy who gave me the heads up about Thomas. Thomas Ledwick is a full-on shill. He has a team. They push out the info. Guys, it's not sophisticated either. Like, don't let me give him credit. Like, this might be the worst YouTuber ever. And for me to recommend him, it kills me. Here he is, though.
The reason the YouTubers are hyping these dates is because the theory of the MOAS is that one security can't just take off while the others sit. Because if the others are known short positions, when this one takes off, what's stopping me from taking my GME profits and investing in AMC, Sundial, COS, all this other stuff? So there's a systemic risk if they don't all take off together, and the only thing that's going to make them all take off together is if they have FTDs on the same day. Because right now,
I have to stop with this guy. I can't even show him to you guys because it upsets me so much when he talks. One, he only lives out of hotel rooms. Two, he only has wrinkled shirts. I'm a whale. I hope you knew how to spell whale because you spelled it wrong. Or I'm a real. I don't know what the hell you were writing. Holding massive amount of APE shares. I hope we moon soon. Yeah, you're going to get muted saying some dumb shit like that. Okay. Guys, I'm going to start reading the chat. I'm going to do the best I can. I don't know if I'll ever catch you guys, but I'm going to try my best. I had more to talk about, but that shit pissed me off this morning. Just reading that, it was garbage. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you don't. But hey, Gomez, how you doing, man? I appreciate you. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth. I'm all advice. You know, here's the craziest part, guys. Can I tell you? I'm going to do something for you guys. Before I start reading the chat, I do want to tell you something. And I don't know how I'm going to say this part because it's in my brain somewhere, but I want to tell it to you like this. Roaring Kitty was the first. He was the first guy to get you to say, you know, hey, GameStop's undervalued. I want to buy it. Ryan Cohen was the first CEO and executive to go out there and put his money where his mouth is. Numerous people are the first at things in this world. And they're not received fairly. Like, they're not received with love and open arms. You'll have Kramer, you'll have everyone out here in the media talk shit. You have people in AMC that claim they hold both, yet downplay what Ryan Cohen is and who he is. Right? Like, they'll be like, yeah, well, what did Ryan do with Bed Bath & Beyond? And how's GameStop split going? And it's like, don't you hold both? Like, what are you doing? And then you have a crew out here who wants to just promote one thing that's the wrong thing. And I was the first to tell you they're wrong. And they're lying. They're going to manipulate you, and they're doing it all for views and affiliate links and money. When you're the first to do something, it doesn't always go well at start. Doesn't. Now, a lot of you might be the first in your family to invest money in the stock market because you finally got this information. And you finally learned how to download a brokerage account in your phone, and you started just racking up the bills in there. A lot of you are going to be the first to get it wrong. A lot of you are going to be the first to tell your wife that you got it wrong. See, being the first isn't always what you want it to be. Coming in at the end and swooping in for victory, sure, that happens every now and then, like May's trying to do right now. But I want you to be the first. I want you, this viewer, this investor, I want you guys to be the first. I want you to be the first to ever see the manipulation and to come to the realization that it is GameStop and only GameStop. I want you to be the first to tell your family, you know what? I made this happen on my own, without you, without the pat on the back, without the, hey, you're doing right, son. My daughter's invested in GameStop. That's so good. No, they'll tell you everything else. You should be invested in IBM. You should be invested in Costco. You should be invested in Walmart, Amazon, Google, Apple. They'll tell you all of them. Microsoft, all the blue chips, AMD. I don't care. I want you to be the first, guys. It's the hardest thing, stepping out and telling people stuff they don't want to hear, or trying to explain what's really happening to you and around you, and no one knows. Personally, I've had stuff happen where I go, hey, you don't understand. And they don't. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how some people are going through things. Some people have lost family members over these stocks. Families have broken up over this. People have taken their own lives. And they're going to do more. So be the first to change your mind. Be the first to be out there and say, you know what? That's not who I want to listen to. It's not what I want to read. What they're giving you. You have an opportunity to be the first. That's what crossed my mind today. There's a movie out there, and I don't even know the whole origins of it, but I won't even talk about the movie. I'll do it a different way. You know, in the 60s, they started doing these civil rights movement stuff, you know, like they're doing marches and stuff. And I'm guessing the first guys got shit on. The first guys got bullied. The first guys got ignored. The first guys got things thrown at them, shot, hung, dragged to the streets. Then you had people to come out and really pushed the envelope. And those people got assassinated. But they still live on. The message still lives on. And I'm not ever going to compare our movement to that. I'm just letting you know the principle of it, because you can never trivialize what happened to people during that time frame. Nothing's happening to people right now. Like, it's not what you think. This is all first world problems. These are not third world problems. They're first world problems. They're taking my money that I put in the market. You have money to put in markets? I know people who can't eat. I know people that I walk up to and give $5 to once a week. Give all my cans. And say, here, guys, you can have my cans this holiday season. Remember I told you I'd do that? I take the kids with me to go drop off the cans to homeless people. Here, you guys can have a Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving. My whole side of my house is filled with cans right now. It's money, cash money. That's GameStop. But I'm going to go give them away. I'm going to go give them away because somebody else needs these problems, not me. I don't need problems, guys. I'm just going to keep buying GameStop, and it clears up a lot in my life. I'm not out spending money on things I don't need. I'm not eating unhealthy. I think a lot of you guys are doing the same thing. So be the first in your family to do the right thing. Make a difference. That's all I'm saying. I'll read the chat. Back to the stock. GameStop currently trading at $18.23 right now. Volume 4.81 million shares traded back and forth. I will tell you right now, people are buying the shit out of this bad boy. They let it sit there for a day, and then they came right back and started buying it up. It looks great. Hello, world. How we doing? Let's go, Marantz Distro. I am here, and so are you. Linda Real, I hope the game was lit last night. I heard it went into overtime, but I didn't know who you were going for. Did you see Lou say goodbye to all of YouTube? He is leaving just like all the others. Odd, isn't it? Duke of Wall Street is not odd. These guys were bought and paid for to get you to this point. You're to this point. They'll put new people in play, kind of like May. So no, it's not odd. But Lou said bye before. He'll be back. It's just too much money, too easy for him to do it. And or if he's done making the money that he's made. Lou is the most watched YouTuber for this industry because he puts out 5 videos a day for 30,000 views a piece. He's making a lot of money. To give you an example, that's probably about $1,500 a day. There's 300-something days in the year. He's making over $400,000. Okay? So I'm just letting you know what it is. Good morning. I'm here. There you go. What song is this? I don't know. I got a lot of songs. I just play them because they get me excited. They get me pumped up. Hello, all my brothers and sisters. Spencer got a timeout. I don't know what's good. Well, you can't say other stocks in here, Spence, because we don't talk about them. Like this whole channel, this whole view that we get here is just about the journey of holding GameStop and what we do to pass the time. So occasionally I'll say some jokes or we'll talk about current events, whatever's going on in the world. But for the most part, you couldn't bring other plays into this mix. We don't talk about them. So they'll always mute you out for that. And it has nothing to do with us. FDA just approved. Nobody cares. Yeah, like nobody really cares about a pharma stock. It's never going to happen here. Martin Scarelli, that interview was somewhere else. We did those interactions a while ago. No pumping stocks on this channel. Exactly. They're going to let you know. You guys can join the Discord, though. You can talk about stocks in the Discord. There's certain pages for that as well. But the Discord's there for free. Never cost you anything. We're up to almost 500 people in the Discord. We're at 485 already, pushing 500. Shout out to Ruben, Almo, Y2, Raider Bro, and Amunet. Everyone else who participates in the Discord. I really appreciate you guys. Give away free NFTs all the time. And of course, if you're here on the channel and you're hanging out, you'll know when I'm going live. You'll know when I'm posting. I do it there first. So people are there and they know exactly what's coming. So I'll put out a memo or two and people know. Let's keep going down. Remember when you used to do curls and push-ups during the scamdemic? Good old days, OG, GME elitist type shit. John Diamond, yeah, I used to lift weights right here on the stream just to get in shape. It was, during the pandemic, during when we were staying home, all the good stuff. Yeah, that was back in the day, man. Now, I can't lift anything right now. My body's deteriorating, man. I hit 40 and I just hit a wall physically. I'm just like, all right, could I really beat up some people? I probably still could. Like, I know I could, but I'm not trying to fight anybody right now. I'm just not. Sold some AMC, not ready to rip the nail off the foot yet. Altogether, guess I need more therapy sessions. Well, AMC to the moon. Welcome to therapy. feel free to go ahead and just sit back, breathe, take it in, take it out. It's not going to matter if you sell at $3, $4, $5, even $6. But I don't think it's ever going to hit $10 again. So I could be wrong. I could see it start going crazy, and then what are you going to do? Sell all your APE and buy more AMC? It's stupid. It's just really, it's going to be bad. So we were doing the math. I was with Almo last night. We were doing the math, and we figured it out from $10.50 all the way down to $1.50, right, on APE. You're looking at $1 billion of market cap that they have sold off every month, essentially. You've lost $1 billion in market cap from the original $10.50 on 500 million APE, and to now have $1 billion APE and only at $1.50, it's $1 billion. So you just keep losing, and I can't help you. And where did that money go? Well, they just took it from you. So it's in hedge funds' pockets, it's in day traders' pockets, it's in everybody's pockets but yours. But everybody's okay with it. Everybody's okay to vote yes. Everybody's okay to talk to Adam Aaron like it's okay. They should be boycotting movie theaters. They should be rioting movie theaters, and they should be forcing him out. That's how I would do it if it were that important to me, if I would have been manipulated and snaked, but I wasn't. What I am doing is telling you, watch the goddamn videos that we've been putting out for 2 years, and then you'll understand. Took you time to sell that thing. Yeah, it's okay. If you have Twitter, social post this stream, especially on Adam Aaron's tweets. John Diamond, I appreciate that, considering I don't have Twitter. But, I will tell you this. WagMe Gaming reached out. So WagMe Gaming is launching their beta. I will get it. They're actually going to send it to my phone. I let them know I'm not on Twitter anymore. And it really sucks because I had a platform that pushed out to Web3, to all of that. But when I found out Web3 didn't care about me, it's not that I don't agree with it. It's just a lot of people use the platform to push out their own personal agenda stuff, their own NFTs, their own stuff. And I just said, all right, that's cool. I'm just going to go back to doing what I'm doing, and that's ranting. So and how did I find out they didn't care? Well, I don't know. Maybe when I got banned, I was just like, nobody cares that Marantz got banned. I didn't do anything. But did May try to say that a reverse stock split is bullish? She said yes. She said the vote yes and vote on the reverse stock split. And it's going to help out you, the investor, and not the shorters. I don't know why they keep saying this, but it's a lie. And here's why it's a lie. Because they're going to do a reverse stock split, shorten the float, and then dilute some more. So now they'll be diluting your shares on a 10-to-1 ratio. And you'll understand what that means. Tip Foil, welcome back and welcome big, baby. How you been, man? Glad you're here. Yes, so am I. May said AMC is a great investment. That's all you need to know about that. And her, yes. That's funny that you're talking about the AMC grifters. I YouTube searched AMC yesterday, and it was like, holy fuck, so many AMC YouTubers, like shocking how many that you never heard of too. Yeah, I know, they're everywhere. It's just the spaghetti of it all. It's a shotgun blast of pepper salt, and it happens. A pepper spray? Yeah, what the hell? Pepper? I mean, I don't even know. Buckshot. That's what I want to say. Don't talk about AMC in this chat. You'll get a chat timeout. Spencer, no, you won't. You can talk about AMC in the chat. I don't have a problem with that. May is a part of manipulation station. Now, yes, Raider Bro, absolutely. No, people can talk about AMC. We just don't allow false information. There you go. Adam Aaron is a genius at stealing retail's money. Correct. Anybody else toasted raves at lunch? I have no idea what the hell that means, but okay. ValGZ picked up another 100 shares today. Good job. I got somebody to buy some shares yesterday, and 3 different people. Listen, Almo was there with me. So I had 3 conversations yesterday about GameStop and the channel and selling shares, and everybody was like, oh, damn, all right, I'm going to go get some. It was like that last night. I just keep talking about GameStop. I'm in a mood to talk GameStop these days. How many edits does she need to get through that thought? 100, Linda Rail. 100 edits. Because you got to remember, I think that she's taking acting at this point where you have to come, hi, guys. Well, this is what we're going to... I can't even be that fake. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how, but there you go. Spencer, you can talk about AMC, just don't pump random tickers and say AMC the moon, etc. Marantz, I got my coworker to get 100 shares yesterday. I've been begging him for a year now. ValGZ, good job. He's going to feel great. He's going to sell at 40. Okay? I mean, I'm just telling you, he's going to sell. He doubles his money. He's out of here, whatever. Guy's weak. If that dude couldn't figure it out a year ago, whatever. I'm happy about his 100 shares. But yeah, he's not real. These guys don't know the grind. They don't know what it is. Is that lady from OnlyFans too? I hope not, man. I don't want somebody with little boy bodies. I'm good. I gave facts about TG. Never mind. We don't pump that shit. How much did all the apes buy AMC for? Because Antura just paid 66 cents. They bought 20% of the company for nothing, bro. It's absolutely wild. Honeypot. There we go. Almo loves the chick. I'm kind of waiting for her to say, oh, it's hot in here. I'm going to take this kimono off. Man, that's some bullshit, AMC. If you wanted, you could have bought AMC at 66 cents too. Nobody would. Why would I? No ape at 68 cents. Adam Aaron gave his buddies a deal at 66. Yep. Apes at all-time low was 65. Yeah, Spencer, we're aware. Well, how many times have you bought at the low? It's kind of impossible to buy at the low. AMC, or next AMC YouTuber, will be coming out in a bikini since Terra is gone. Calling it now. Man, I wouldn't doubt it. Build an equity unit, not a stock. Well, there you go. At the time, Ape was purchased at 68 cents. What's up, everybody? The High Corner, welcome back. High Corner, appreciate you, man. You've been out here. You've been busy all these last couple of days. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get at least $2 out of Ape. I need something. Good luck. The equity units are about to be converted into AMC stock. They will be. John Jar Binks, welcome back, babe. How you doing, man? Major FUD. She picked those names, Kyoto. She really did. I couldn't even get over it. AMC, the battle for 4 is real. Yeah, I know. I said the battle for 401. That was 3 days ago. Yeah, but a 10-to-1 reverse stock split would destroy AMC, Spencer. Oh, man. The AMC or Spencer? Which one are we talking about? Because I got the other Spencer, too. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It absolutely will. It's time to blast out the Major FUD email where he detailed the squeeze date last year. Oh, yeah. No, Ruben, I didn't want to get into all that. I have it all. You guys know I have everything. I don't need to. If you don't know who Major Thomas is and aka Major FUD, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you weren't there the day that he was talking in the chat and he told everybody, you guys got to sell GameStop. It's not even worth it. Get out of it. And I'm going to have the time in my life when GameStop gets evaluated properly and it starts going up in price. I'm going to remember guys like that. Those guys like that are the reason why I wake up. They keep me motivated. Haters keep me motivated. And if you have haters, guys, and people that tell you get out of GameStop, I welcome it. I love it. It's the one thing that drives me. It really does. If you have haters, you're doing something right. Just remember that. I hate AMC investors and insiders. They're not doing something right. So maybe not. Maybe that's not always true. But in my case, absolutely true with GameStop. But yeah, Ruben, I don't need to put it out there. I thought about it, but nah. Trust me, I was heated this morning. I called Almo. I woke Almo's ass up this morning. Yo, Almo, wake up. Yo, what's up, dog? What's up, man? Yo, wake up. I'm with you, John Diamond. Just joking. I was in the Discord argument defending you yesterday with zero data. Oh, God, data zero. Let me tell you, this guy brags about how much money he makes. I make $120,000 a year with my job. I don't have time to do YouTube. Bro, have you seen your living conditions? Have you? Because I've seen them. I can see them. Secondly, your videos and your information is, I said, man, I'm going to bring you on the show. I texted him yesterday. I said, hey, man, I'm going to bring you on the show. Just respectfully, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on and we could do an interview. My plan was obviously to destroy his little funky ass, but that didn't happen because he went ahead and started making videos calling me, saying that I was drunk on the stream, that I'm drunk on a video. You know, look at his eyes. Look at how drunk he is. Look at this. Hey, fucking dumbass. Do you know the video that I put out that you're describing was me after 12 hours of work around 20,000 people? I work with 20,000 people, okay? I dealt with 20,000 people in the public. 12 hours of work. I made the video at 2 a.m. after work. Almo knows I was on the phone. My wife knows she was still awake. I can't believe I was still awake. I was still tweeting in the Discord, and Kyoto told me to go to bed because he knows I don't sleep. Saying that I'm slurring words. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Guys, by the way, it was a good video. I don't worry. That just means he was watching. But he made a whole video to say I'm a drunk. Like, it's shit like that. Just out of nowhere, just because I called him out. And he knows I'm going to embarrass him again. 2 boats and a helicopter, buddy. 2 yachts and a Lear jet. Get at me. If you don't know what 2 yachts and a helicopter are, or 2 boats and a helicopter, I'll say the story, or I'll just play the clip. How about that? I'll play that clip. Don't worry, I have a new clip coming out of a motivational video coming. It's not what you think. And then, yeah, that's all it. May is part of it. Yep. Shoot, what did I miss? Everything. Zero Data talking shit last night in the Discord to everybody. Hey, did he get banned? No, we let him talk his shit. He, give him his 2 minutes of fame. Data Zero came saying Marantz had bots because John Diamond was spreading truth in the comments in his video. Yeah, he thinks that people are bots. I don't know. Seems like the good old days when YouTubers were pumping stocks. They still are. I remember Ape Andy.
Ladies, apes, and gentlemen, apes, I'm whispering in my basement because my wife and the kids are awake, and can you send me money? I'm broke.
Get the fuck out of here. And he really did ask for money, and they really sent him money. I can't pay my rent because I'm holding my AMC and my GameStop position. Oh, shit. Oh, it was too much, man. She's wearing too much clothes if they want the kids to be clicking on her videos. Ammo, May isn't even attractive. She's not even a honeypot. Exactly. I remember all that came left. I remember all that came and left. Rantz is all that is left from day one. Thank you, James. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. She disclosed that she bought Ape equity, but do not own any AMC shares. She's just pumping and wants Ape equity converted to AMC. Yep, you wouldn't want to leave it over there. Great to catch another Marantz stream. Let's go. Loving this holiday vacation. Ha ha. Shane Morris, you're here. You're here again and again and again, and I'm happy to give it to you, bro. And clip that, please. I don't care. Almo, May is typical flatback chill. Is MMAT a play? No, it's a scam, IMO. Yeah, I was reading about it. I let other people talk about it because I didn't get in it. LYV is a better investment than AMC. Thanks, bro. Whatever you say. I love her. I know you do. Nothing happened by accident, man. Things that are made to happen. She's intentionally used. She intentionally, is that what you meant to write? Used this clown, Major Tom. Yep. Digital man. Exactly. And nothing does happen by accident because that happened for a reason for me to see that. Fubu is better than AMC. Almo. Ape Andy always been suspicious. Yep. That's it. Fuck that bit. Yep. Well, you guys are real right now. What to do, fam? Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you guys so much. Ken Tutu back 3 days in a row. AMC to the moon. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Marantz, when you expect, oh, by the way, when you do type and they do put you on a timeout, I still read what they blacked out for you. Don't worry about it, guys. Just because the moderators are out there having fun with you, you guys got to learn how to play tag. I'll still give you 2 seconds. When do I expect GameStop to hit 30 again? I don't know. Maybe March? Who is Major Tom? Just another AMC pumper? No, not a pumper. He's not like that. He has nothing to do with that. What he has to deal with is he's a hedge fund desk. He's like a guy they put out there for you, and he's trying to change the way you invest and trying to get you out of things. So if you go ahead and click on his videos, he's going to start telling you you're losing money by holding GameStop. You should be trading something else. That's how he does it. And so he tries to give you dates of when GameStop's going to hit MOAS, and he did that. And it was with the idea or event that you get out of it before it rips. Things like that. I'm new here. I like what you have to say. Been in AMC and GME for almost 2 years. Never sold, only buying. All this crap was going through is a learning experience for us, regardless of all the noise. Yeah, your neighbor's dog. Without a doubt, that's exactly what it is. But, how much tuition do you want to pay? I'm not getting a Harvard law degree out of this shit. But I'm telling you right now, if you have been holding AMC for 2 years, you didn't sell on the pump. I mean, that's troubling. Additionally, you could have sold AMC at any point and made back your money because I've been saying it for 2 years, what it is. So good luck, man. It's going to be tough. The THC, he's a grifter. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. First one we met in the beginning. Yeah. Oh, there you're telling him? Yeah, the high corner? Yeah, who he is? Yeah. Major Fudd was a partner with Ape Andy. They were scum trying to get paid behind the scenes. Yes, Ruben. Ape Andy started begging for money. Yep. All I know is GameStop. Not wasting any money on movie theater I've never been to in my life. There you go. AMC culture has become very toxic. You helped open my eyes. Thank you. It's always been toxic. I will send Honey. I will send Honey Pop money to pay for her rent and not Ape Andy. There you go. If AMC is $4 and a reverse stock split is 10-1, that means 40 after the reverse stock split? No. No, no, no. Mick McGiddy, I'm going to do it to you like this. We'll do it right now in real life numbers, okay? Just so you are aware of how it really works. Let's go to APE. First, APE. APE, I don't care how many APE are out there. There's a billion, yet their float it shows that their free float max 776.94 million, right? Shares. So shares out at 516. So, right, and that share count keeps going up. It just hit, 780 right now. Wow. So it's changing in real time right here. So eventually, it's going to even out at around 1 billion shares, okay? They have 1 billion APE. They're going to sell it all. It'll be out there. But the market cap will stay the same. So the market cap is $780 million. Let's just call it 775 because it'll come down, or 800. I don't care how you call it. Let's call it 800 for argument's sake. $800 million. Now you go to AMC and their market cap is 2 billion, 2.1. So you're looking at around $3 billion is what AMC's market cap currently is. $3 billion. You will now have 1.5 billion AMC shares out there, period. So 1.5, you take the 3 billion, put it in there. What's your stock worth? $2. So after the conversion, after the vote, it'll be a $2 stock. It'll then convert 10 to 1. It'll be $20. People don't listen, but they're going to find out the hard way. When it hits 20, it's getting shorted right back down and or sold off to get more blood out of the rock. Remember I told you? They're trying to suck blood out of a rock. Good luck trying to do it. It's tough, but it's going to happen. So you're going to see a float impacted by the volume or by the actual market cap price itself. $3 billion divided by the 1.5 billion AMC shares that will be out there. Not good. Not good. If we are in AMC and APE, we pretty much know APE is getting converted. Why don't we just dump AMC and buy up the APE? Because what I just told you, Spencer. Because it's not about share price. It's about market cap. You're going to find that out really soon. Agreed. Adam Aaron jumped on the hype train as a conductor. Another optic play that you don't see or that they're confusing you with is if people were smart, they would just sell all their APE. They would. But what you're going to find out is that the float will be reflective upon conversion. So it's going to look really bad one day. One day you're just going to wake up and your money's not going to be there. Oh, wait, that's every day. So it's bad, man. That would be smart too. It wouldn't be smart. It would not be smart because you're selling into a float of 1 billion when you hold 500 million on this side on AMC. The AMC $4 at 500 million is worth more. There's no upside to the APE side. You think it's cheaper, but you're actually buying into something less. It's the same thing what they did with the GameStop and AMC at the beginning when they were like, oh, this one's cheaper. No, it's just what you guys are doing. The past 6 months, I've been selling AMC RIPs, buying GME, but still hold both. I'm in transition. Yeah, I hear you, AMC. But what's it going to cost you, man? What's it going to cost you in the long run? It's hard to make these decisions, but it's not. People say, Marantz, don't you wish you would be buying GameStop right now? You know, it's $18, $19, rather than when you were buying it when it was, we were buying shares at 200, 180, 150, 140, 100, 80. We've bought shares everywhere. I know because I was here and I was buying them. But I'm just telling you, I'm still buying even now, but it's not as much because, yeah, I spent a lot of money. Am I mad that I didn't? No, absolutely not. You wouldn't have the price you have. You wouldn't have an $18 price point on GameStop if I wasn't holding it when I bought it at 40. You just wouldn't. So I'm okay to do it. Where is there any YouTuber that talks about AMC Q4 revenue? No YouTuber videos on AMC sales since the opening week was good, but under expectations. 1 billion global, bids all over, only 325 domestic. Sparky Buncha, I talk about it in detail every quarter. And the video that I have for you where I said they will not make it. They are not going to make it. It's out there. You can find them. There's no way. The revenue's not there. That's one thing. The other video that's out there right now that's floating around is this idiot named the Marine. You guys know who he is. A little troll, a little hairy troll. And the Marine is out there and why is no YouTubers talking about this? Adam Aaron was sued in a class action lawsuit. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Marine? Marine, hi. I've been making videos for 2 years. There's 986, 984 videos. I don't know how many there are. Go watch them, bro. I called his shit out years ago. And nothing. Now, you guys finally fucking figuring out that he's been sued 6 times, 7 times by his investors for misleading investors, and this is the guy you love? This is ridiculous. Listen up, guys. You hear what Marantz is saying? GME is so fucking amazing. Oh, yeah. Well, true. Yeah, Mick. And the cost average of shares goes 10 times and it'll rip back to 4. Do you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Yeah. Quarter 4 on AMC is going to be a bloodbath. Oh, it's going to be nice. I think a lot of the stock market is being naked shorted, not just, oh, God, here we go. Well, stop thinking. Amo Nestor, stop putting me on this timeout. Enjoy the timeout for a little bit because Kyoto will do it to you too. Amo, Kyoto, Marantz, have you guys noticed that the FDIC meeting recording are getting a lot of attention? Thoughts on the FDIC getting more vocal, narrative control for crash. Acid, it only protects, I believe, like $150,000. I mean, it's made for people who have money in the banks, but I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. They have to do some hearings only because what's coming January. Like right now is this Santa Claus rally for the next day or two. Whatever. That don't mean shit to me. People took profits. Book King DRS. Well, there you go. I'll put you on a timeout instead. Well, there you go. Acid, what's up? Yeah, acidosis is here. Whoop, whoop. Just here to get some butter on my cinnamon, on my confirmed basis bread. I thought cinnamon roll. I was like, butter on your cinnamon roll? I'm down. I actually haven't kept up with the news. There you go. Someone say molten core, Blackwing layer. Yeah, James, you know how it is. It's on the Superstock couple posting on the FDIC board meetings that have happened. If you got time, check it out. Okay. Well, Kyoto, check it out for me, and then he'll let me know. I already know and own 5 tickers I'd invest in. There you go, Stacks. Exactly. We're gamers / roll 100. Hi, all. I'm new here. Yeah, we know shares crypto to the moon. Thanks, bro. AMC can turn a profit if they start buttering people up in the lobby with real butter. XBit, they're going to have to do a lot more than that. They're going to have to use some KY jelly. That's what they're going to have to do. Welcome to the channel. There you go. You're welcome. Your YouTube name is concerning shares and crypto to the moon. Oh, well, you know, I can't fault them for that. I bet Tom is an influencer without a doubt. That bro doesn't lift. I am the lift. Nax, baby. Yes, sir. Nax, yeah, it was cool. AQ40, AQ20. Those are real raids right there. Sweet. To Thunderbluff. Boss literally read an email every stream. Yeah, man. I have no idea. Yeah, nice. What's up? How you doing, Dave? Appreciate you, man. CJ. Green Kite Capital said, hook up a player. We will when we do the spin in a little bit. It's 11 o'clock right now. I have to get to the post office today. I'm going to be mailing off T-shirts to a couple of lucky people. I have their addresses, have their names. I'll figure it out. If you are not on this first list, I'm sorry. Money's tight. It's Christmas. All right, but I'm doing the best I can. I asked the wife. I said, baby, how much can I ship out? She was like, just don't get too crazy. There I was, giggling about the games. No. I took crazy risk in trying to start a business in crypto. Took me some time to get over it. We're still going. Well, there you go. You'll be all right. I'm about to start scalping GameStop. Well, good job, man. You'll be all right with that, too. Where that trade's at? Missing in action. That's all it is. Yep, you real gamers know. Yeah, we're all real gamers. Bro, there's so much text and typing in here, but I'm getting to it. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not that far behind. Even the old text mud gamers. There we go. Man, somebody's fighting over here. These cats are fighting again. You guys think Adam Aaron can be sued for his insider trading? Yes. And I think he can be sued for a lot more things than that. So there you go. I'm not going to read everything that I see here, but I am reading. Jackson Hunter, Conman, why are there so many AMC Grifter channels, even in Twitter influencers, so many people investments drained? Yeah, John Diamond, and even, your pockets are drained because you were buying, OnlyFans chicks and shit like that. Atari 2600 floppy disk, number munchers. Man, the older you go with the games, I didn't even like those old school games, even though I had them. Oregon Trail was probably my favorite growing up. Is there any new info on GameStop or AMC? Because it seems like the same talk on repeat. Sure, Spencer. That's what it is. Yeah. Any new info? Yeah, go shopping. I gave you a video yesterday. I told you have a month to go shopping at GameStop to help out the bottom line for quarter 4 numbers. So go shopping. AMC, yeah, there's new news. We went over it last week. Hi, and you're still back. Finally getting one in the live. Frankie Big Lips, how you doing, man? I appreciate you, man. If you're not first, you're last. Ching, ciao. If you can't find new info for yourself, then you're already lost. Breaking news, great price on GameStop. There you go. All of these guys know what's going on. Who did you watch before Marantz? That's a great question. Spencer, who did you watch before me? Good price on GameStop was yesterday. No, that's every day. When it dropped to 70, damn, talking about being bitter. $1 in between. Wait, are you pumping GameStop? Every day of my life. I'm starting to think that you're really not listening to anything Marantz is saying. Exactly. I heard you. AMC is trash. GME is the best. Okay. Actually, a good investment. Correct. AMC is better to sell today than yesterday. There you go, Brett. I have a strong feeling we're going to get knocked down between 15 and 10 in January. Going to buy the fuck though. Yeah, I think we all are. I'm here for the bagels, guys. I'm losing a lot of money in AMC and GME. I made a lot more GME. I'm sure we'll skyrocket one day. Yeah, get out of here, bro. You're stupid. Spencer, that is correct. AMC is trash. GameStop is the best. Ant Card, what's up? I'm patiently waiting for you to say sell GameStop. I'm eager to purchase it then. You're my inverse TA. Oh, good. Well, then do this. Sell your ass. Okay? There you go. I'll get you some inverse. First smart thing you said. There you go. Somebody. Exactly. When did Marantz sell anything? Never. I haven't sold anything since that AMC share that I had that Pep made me sell. Pep says, friends don't let friends buy AMC. Sell that shit, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away. Congrats on growing, brother, and the team. I appreciate having found a place to learn and have laughs. Guess I have a podcast to do today. I'm sure I won't catch heat. Well, Dave, I wish you the best of luck. You know you're always welcome, and we appreciate you. Just keep pushing out the good info, man. You're doing great. Just title live stream GME. Why would I? Why would I? I want AMC people in here so they can hear the truth. How else are you ever going to find it? Nope, we're going to title it however we want to title it. There you go. All I buy is food and GameStop. I buy food at GameStop. I thought my money would be better in the market than in the bank. Oh, man. I like the good vibes, bro. Yeah, thank you. So do we. Spencer 360 has really turned. 2 days ago, he was cool, calm, and collected. Second day, he was a little irritable. Today, full-on bitch mode. Spencer, third day here, bro. I'm with you, man. But you got to stop being a bitch. And I mean that with love. Or I'm sorry, a Mitch. Maybe you won't take that as offensive. You little Mitches. All of you. You saw him walking all the time and he was fixing his shirt in his car and they paid for it. Lou ain't shill. Ain't shit. Oh, okay. That's what you guys think? He's making crazy money. Or somebody is. Well, guys, just popped in to say howdy. Off to Ski Hill and shred some turns, bro. It sounds painful on the knees. Skiing sucks. We got an easy 10 inches of fresh powder last night. Gross. Not me. Eyesight will start soon. There you go. I don't care about any of this shit. Oh, here we go. Had my nephews over last night. 2 of them high school wrestlers. Whooped all 3 of them 38. Oh, feeling fresh. Abe, you beat the shit out of some kids, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah, don't be getting excited, all right? My boy was on one of the number 1 wrestling teams in the state. And we're out here, and he wants to wrestle me, and we're at the park, and I'm literally putting it on him. Grunting. Turning his ass over. I pinned him, and he laughed. He goes, it's just because you're fat, Dad. But I'm telling you right now, I'm hurt, man. This wing, I got a broken wing. With a broken wing, doo-doo-doo-doo, she carries her dream. You guys don't know, huh? The greatest singer of all time in country music. This is not up for debate. Don't tell me Carrie Underwood. Don't tell me Patsy Cline. Don't tell me Dolly Parton. The greatest singer of all time, country music, is Martina McBride. It's not up for debate. I don't want to hear what you guys have to say, but I feel how she feels. I got a broken wing. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Martina McBride, undeniable. The shit out of here, bro. Rather have an NFT divvy. Oh, I'd rather just have a dividend. Listen to a Wagman Gaming Space last night. Bullish. Yeah, I'll get the demo. I'll let you guys know. I've done my AMC today. I kept thinking it's huge loss, but it's already gone. I'm looking for other stocks. Maybe I'll grab some AMC or APE if it starts to rip. You are an idiot. You are. I can't help Spencer, bro. Yo, Spencer 360. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why will you buy a company? Get the hell away from the stock and the price and what it's doing. Why would you invest money into a company that has that type of leadership and this type of manipulation and action? Why would you? It's the dumbest shit ever. It's funny looking at these YouTubers trying to explain how a 10-to-1 reverse split is beneficial. A-Rod. A-Rod. Never. See, that seems silly, Spencer. Told you. Even Stacks says it. Stacks does it, and he don't care. I know the 10-to-1 reverse split on AMC is going to happen regardless of what we vote. No point in continuing to hold. And then what? Rebuy in when it explodes again? It is the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro. You are just making shit up now. Exactly. Everybody feels the way I feel. I got spirit animal brothers up in here that the minute I read what you wrote, they all said the same shit. It's ridiculous. If AMC gets to 8 pre-split, I'll stream in a bikini. Please don't. Spencer, I don't know if you know, but you make no sense. Look at this shit. You sold your AMC today, would buy back in if it runs. AMC has been manipulated for the past year, and Adam Aaron, no route to begin in the debt money other than the reverse split. Okay, no, he's not going to bring in any money for the debt. He's not going to pay off his debt. He has no ambition to pay off that debt. Doesn't want to. He wants to restructure and keep pushing it out. He wants to keep doing what he is doing. And that's just stringing this along as long as he can to get paid. Has nothing to do with surviving. Has nothing to do with paying off debt. They're never going to pay off that debt. It's never going to happen. They're going to sell off their company to other people, and you're going to be holding their bags. Hold my nuts, Spencer. You're going to need to. Last night, run in with Zero Data. Yeah, that's Zero Data. He has nothing. Zero Data almost forgot that clown. He has no shame. Oh, it's bad, man. Address what I said above. There you go. Inflation soaking my extra money in investments. Good afternoon. Marantz will still eat Zero Data, Zero Drink. Yeah, without a doubt. Drunk. Yeah, I could. I can't believe I missed a conversation with Zero Data. Go check it out, bro. It's an instant classic. Once in a lifetime. Yeah, go read it, man. It's some bullshit. How many videos? It's in the AMC channel, I think, on Discord. How many videos did he watch to get that one? I don't know. But I don't even look drunk. It's none of that. I just look, I'm tired, sure. Doesn't know what it's like to be exhausted looks like because he never worked hard an entire day in his life. Not at all. Ape Andy impression is killing me. What do you mean?
Guys, I'm in my basement, and what I want to tell you is when you have a stock. Hold on. Oh, my wife is coming.
He was in his car once, and she hit the back window, and he had to, I got to go. Huh. I'm like, why the fuck are you whispering, Ape Andy? You're outside, bro. You're not going to get in trouble outside, are you? It's crazy, bro. Walking in the nature and shit. Baby, I'm going to go for a walk. Every time he goes for a walk, he's just trying to make a video. You know, like me on vacation when I was in the stairwell. Hey, guys, the GameStop AMC, I'll talk about it on Monday. My wife. Did you just post a video in the stairwell? Yeah, babe. Emergency stairwell. Zero Data is a kid and acts like it. when you get him on something, he has no rebuttal, but then he says, "You mad? You mad?" And that's all he says. Oh, he said, "You bots." Linda Real lit up how stupid Data truly is on the Discord. He did. Linda Real hit it so hard, bro, and I was like, "Whoa, that was real." So I'm gonna show you guys right now because this is fun. All right, check this out. This was last night. We're in Discord. I don't mind showing you guys this shit. This shit's funny. Is it in the AMC channel? Right here. Okay, so Zero Data's out here doing some bullshit. Have you clones heard of an echo chamber? You're in one. He always says that. He's like, Marantz is in his crew and all this stuff. And, you know, his bedtime obviously came where he said, talk to you later. He had a bedtime. Troll him, or whatever. One big circle jerking. Sure. But this guy just kept coming out with shit over and over and over. The spam bots. All you guys. And remember, when I was interviewing this kid, he literally was breaking down in tears. They're attacking me. You see the negativity. But here's what your boy Linda Real says. Linda Real says, Data Zero, I've watched your videos. You're doing short-term and technical analysis. I'm not sure what overall good that really does unless you're day trading the stock. You talk about fundamental analysis in your videos, and by that you mean that you go over the options chain. This is nonsensical on so many levels. Fundamental analysis is analyzing the actual underlying fundamentals of a company, balance sheets, press releases, operations, etc. It is not looking at the derivatives on an underlying asset. Moreover, you talk about a gamma ramp. Again, at 4 and 5, totally missing the point that the number of shares, even if all the money to do nothing to move the stock, even by the normal daily trading volume. Lastly, intelligent people don't brag to others that they are. They just flop the nuts. And if you don't know what that means, that's awesome. They just flop nuts. If you want to plead intelligence and free thinking, use some correct grammar, learn your homonyms, speak with a modicum, I don't even know what the hell that word was, of respect, and I think that's if I'm reading that right, to someone that you truly want to convince them instead of telling them that they're sheep and drones. Oh yeah, he calls everybody sheep and drones. I personally am with Marantz, not because I don't think for myself, but because he is not dealing in speculation. He's reading balance sheets that you can read for yourself. He's not making stuff up. These are things that I can and do verify for my own self. Fundamentally, AMC is bleeding and the sharks are circling. It's not even a secret anymore. They're doing unicorn stock gymnastics, the likes of which the market has never seen, or to try to survive and regain any type of share value. The street sees through the bullshit, though. It's only retail that will continue to get fleeced. Bam. Drop the mic. Amazing. And you know what? Beyond that, I mean, guys, listen. There was a thing here, a chart that we did. Was it here when we did the chart for AMC? I got to find out past all this FUD really quick. We posted some. Oh, here's where he says I'm drunk. Is this it? Yeah. This is what he said. Look at this.
Why does the dude seem drunk as shit?
Let's go do this.
Look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes.
And all over there, Garula.net. Our full paid version. Oh, yeah.
Clearly slurring.
Like, that's his video. That's a whole video of his. That's his whole thing. Bits and clips of my shit. And that's a video of his. The one where he's at Marantz Rantz is a clown. Like, clearly slurring. I can't even tell you what this dude does. This is the type of dude that dresses up in a dress. Just for fun. Just to do it around the house. Prove me wrong. What's next for APE and AMC? Is it over? APE and AMC Productions, MOAS. The real insane technical analysis. Here's my technical analysis. Okay? AMC just got rated on their credit rating, downgraded to double C. They got a double C credit rating. To give you an example, they are listed under junk, and it's at the highest risk. They are one grade away from being listed in default. Their credit rating was downgraded by the S&P. This is why people need to know what's going on with their stock. Thank you, Lindaril, for all the truth. As always, these motherfuckers don't know shit. All right. I got to go read something right now. Let's see. I got this message over here from our boys. It's our boys. Kyoto says to me, he's got the winners. Thank you, Kyoto, for the winners. Appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to spin right now and let you guys know. Should have a link in your Android for tomorrow. Cool. It's going to launch tomorrow. WagMe. Scott, hit me up. Congratulations to WagMe. Keep doing what he's doing. So Pelé died. Wow. Pelé died. Brazilian soccer legend Pelé, arguably the greatest football player ever, has died. Yeah, that sucks. He was 82 years old. Lived a good life. That's why it convinces me I won't live past 80. That dude ran every day. He was good. All right, back to you guys, though. Shout out to Pelé. No better. There we go. If you invest in AMC, you should invest in lube as hedges. Antera got APE at a cheap price, knowing it's going to be converted to AMC. This conversion, I suspect, is a done deal. Spencer, it is, and that would be called insider trading. Because if you know that you're selling it to them at that, and you know what's about to happen to it, and you sold it to them for that, I think they need to be investigated. I think there should be a probe of some kind, and that's where I'm at with that. SBF, he calls you toxic if you disagree with him and show him that he's wrong. You know, I heard that he pled guilty. If that's the truth, I'm just like, he's been telling everybody he's not guilty. I just don't know. A dirty something is better than AMC. Is that a dirty peanut or a potato? I have no idea. Marantz spinning the wheel. It's 4 a.m. and I got to be up in 5 hours. No problem, Kyoto. Much love, bro. Take care. Kyoto, peace out. Get some sleep, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the rest. I remember AMC to 500K and AMC to 100K. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Not even $10. Wow, forced to address the moderator's question or a timeout. I have no idea what you're talking about, but cool. Yeah. I read everything. You say a timeout, I still read what you wrote. It's not a big deal. Yes, I'll try to paper handing AMC or APE if it shows a slight run. Yeah, you don't know how to invest. That's all that is. You're trying to trade, not invest. This is not the channel for you. Maybe this is the channel for you. Maybe this is the channel you're going to get the most interaction. We're going to have a great time, and you're going to laugh, enjoy, and have all the good stuff, right? Because nobody else interacts with the crowd like we do here. But the difference is you're trading, and you're not a good trader. You need to become an investor. When you know the difference, then you might make wealth, and you might make a fortune. But until then, keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to lose. You got good points about AMC, but preaching about GameStop is fishy. Sammy, then you haven't done the homework. You haven't done the homework we do. So good points about AMC? Yes, they're trash. Great points about GameStop? What's the problem with GameStop? There's not a single problem with GameStop other than the price of the stock itself. Nothing's wrong with GameStop. Fundamentally, it's a great run company. It's showing progress over the last year and a half. The pivot, the transition, and the leadership change has helped it do that. The culture that is changing at the very moment. When you embed culture into something, it takes years, if not decades, to really get it across the thickness of your skull. But you had 2 decades worth of GameStop culture that was going in the wrong direction. And now we have it in the right direction. And you want to tell me that it's not good or that I shouldn't talk about it? We're a year in the play here, Sammy. You got to be kidding. Kyoto. If name doesn't come out 3 times in a row and the wheel is rigged. Well, there you go. Sammy Howe. I don't know how popcorn YouTubers, the ones still left, can still continue to support AMC and tell others to stop because they get paid, SBF. They get paid on clicks. That's what they're trying to do. The Ape Father put out a video that will give people a different way of looking at AMC, the so-called MOAS, about AMC apes living in the Twilight Zone. You know, the Ape Father's been on my channel plenty of times, A-Rod, and we have plenty of conversations. And he literally says, Marantz, you're right. I agree with you. I just can't get out. He's stuck. And that sucks for him, but we know we're right. GME and AMC are horrible stock to invest in. No, you're wrong again. Marantz, control your moderators. Spencer, they will do as they please, and I don't need to control them. Sammy, Marantz gives his fundamental reasons why GameStop is a great buy. Buy Tesla. I would not buy Tesla. I think it's overvalued even now. To have something valued over 30 times the earnings, it's not something I'd want to buy into. I think it's overvalued. I think it's coming back down to earth even now, and it will continue to do that. And I don't invest in the Tesla because there's something better. It's called GameStop. Go do your fucking homework. Period. Sammy, free cash flow positive, turn in a profit. What's scammy about that? Sure. Fuck you. Think you talking to? Who the fuck think you talking? Oh, because you're talking to moderators, bro. Oh, you're for the wrong one. One of those is a horrible stock, not both. Sammy, you should go Ligma. There you go. It is crazy. What up, buddy? T-Dog, how you doing, man? I meant GameStop and AMC are heavily manipulated. They're not. No matter what, they're not going to let it rip. You're wrong, Sammy. How about if I told you AMC's not manipulated? How about I told you AMC, that's the price? The only manipulation on it is by you yourself, the people that talk about it. It's not what you think. First, grouping both stocks together automatically makes you look stupid as fuck. Yes. Play Kyoto's video. I will in a minute. I'm actually going to do it a different way. But yeah, I hear you. As a commercial. Facts. This is the best channel on YouTube. Dane Slayer, thank you so much, man. Let me roll up first. Well, there you go. Marantz sending you 4 winners just in case. Yeah, I hear that. We will do a video right now. Got my second time out today. Well, you go for a third one if you keep fucking around. What games do y'all games play in here? League of Legends for me, TFT. I played a little bit of Overwatch for the first time, Overwatch 2, and some other games. It just depends, whatever I feel like playing that day. Stalker Shadow, Chernobyl. I don't know what any of that games are. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I still don't know. And there's no other GME YouTubers. Well, thank you. Pam? How you doing, Pam? He says, Ralph, don't be a Mitch about it. There we go. Howdy do. I have been pissed off about AMC for an entire 3 days. There you go. You're doing great. The AMC 10-person reverse split announcement turned me into to accept the inevitable loss. Yep, it's going to happen. George Strait. I said female, Ruben. Female. Divide me up for some AMC preferred dividends. It's never going to happen. After a long debate with the wife, bought popcorn for the microwave, of course. Was it good watching the movie? Wonder what they're selling the APE units. Country music sucks since we lost Johnny Cash. I don't know. I didn't really like Johnny Cash. I think he's annoying. So there you go. My bride, not a bad choice. Hard to diss Loretta Lynn. Yeah, it's not hard to diss. I'm just telling you, Martina McBride's a beast, bro. Adam, yeah, I love Martina McBride and Jodie Messina. I do like her. Adam Aaron has been getting his way with AMC for the past year now, so I can bet that he's done a deal in reverse split and conversion. As Spencer 360, this is where you're wrong. He's been getting his way with AMC for the last 8 years, 7 years. This did not be just because you've been invested for the last year and a half now. This guy's been running this company like a fucking rag doll for the last 7 years. Nothing else. GME had a split too. It's not about the split, Hector G. You still don't understand. Spencer sounds like that dude that just argue with anything. That and Hector G's no better. Hector G, welcome back for 3 days in a row. I appreciate you. GME had a share divvy via stock split. Big difference. But it wasn't a preferred split. There we go. It was not. And they didn't take your money out of it like they did with the other one. There's a play. There is a play in AMC. Play it like the hedgies. Ape arbitrage. Play like 2 to 250. And the reverse split 100%. You guys can do whatever you want. Whatever you think. I've tried to block Ape Andy out of my memory. Oh, sorry, Pam. Marantz, nobody here is talking about AMC, Ape, and Jamie but me. True. Lynn is the GOAT. Hey, bro, do me a favor, Spencer. Don't try to mock me or do any of that shit, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want that. You don't want that smoke. You don't. I give you enough leeway here to talk in the chat. They mute you from time to time, but you're not banned or blocked or kicked. Like, calm your tits, little man. Wait a minute. Ape Andy has a wife? Yeah, she slaps the back of his neck. Data Zero won't read that. He would just reply with, you mad? True, SPF. It means a little bit. It means a little bit. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Okay, guys, got to bounce. Peace. See you, Kyoto. Yes. So we're going to give away a $50 cash card right now to GameStop. Just give me a second. Zero Brain Cells asked if you have a camera in his home. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Jamie needs a movie theater to play video games. Never mind. Standards and port. Now, I know that. Yeah, that's what S&P stands for. Yes. For years. Happy holidays, Marantz. Yes, sir. Tara likes probes. I bet she does. Marantz, how do you acquire your chat moderators? How did you acquire your chat moderators? Oh, you want to know the whole birth of this channel, bro? God. You had to be here back then. You know, when I was a young man, even the investment in the merge has been a bad investment. Yeah, I'll explain to you the origins of the channel, Spencer, since you're new. I could do that. Let me just make sure I read all this chat real quick. I was thinking that the girl May, she might work for a company that just bought 20% AMC for Antera. Yeah. Ape Andy the Alien, so crazy how all these AMC in regards to the Marine, regards like the Marine, Froggy Stocks are all claiming nobody talking about Adam Aaron lawsuit or shady AMC things. Marant's been saying it for 2 years, literally. Thank you, John Diamond. Go tell them that. Go write that shit to them. These fucking punks. It's ridiculous. I've been breaking down Adam Aaron since day one. Now check this out. Spencer. I get actual information from it. I know you do, because I actually can give you information that you haven't researched yourself. You get that part? Okay, cool. So when I started the channel back in the day, I started the channel because I was tired of hearing people pump AMC, and no one was talking GameStop. See, I had the complete different approach than Tony De Niro. Tony De Niro claims he started his channel because everyone was talking GameStop and nobody was talking AMC. There were no good AMC channels. There still aren't. And yours is not one either. But there was nobody talking GameStop back then. And I was just tired of trades, Andrew No Money, Matthew Hores, and, what's that guy's name? Uncle Bruce? That was about it. But so as I let everybody do their talk and do everything, I started making a video. So I go live one day. I made a video and then I go live and tell everybody, AMC is a pump and dump. It's the worst stock you could be in. They're lying to you. They're stealing from you. I do all of that. And everybody attacked. Who the fuck are you? You only have 100 subs. You don't have shit. You have 50 people on Twitter. You're trash. You get no view. Who cares about your 20 views a video? All that shit. Man, anytime somebody starts with something, they don't give them any credibility the minute they come out the gate. I know this. I lived it. I did it in real life with you guys. The difference is I didn't quit. I don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. But as I've pushed past those people, the people that I was trailing at the time in viewership or in notoriety, certain people put me under their wing and no one really gave me a step up. Like no one's tried to promote my channel for me. No one's gone out here and been like, oh, you guys got to get this information. The only people that had my back are what I call the day ones. And the day ones are still here. So the day ones are individuals that watch this show. They don't have to watch the live stream right now like you, Spencer. Like Spencer, I'll give you an example. You're here on the live stream all day because you probably have nothing to do. But half of my viewers, if you notice, once we click off and we're not live anymore, I get double the amount of views after the live stream's over because half of my viewers work. Half of my viewers watch the shit at night. Or they're in different countries and they're in different time zones and they're sleeping. So the day ones, they know who they are. A lot of them are still around, obviously. But my moderators are individuals that have helped me corner myself and hold me accountable for my time, my information, and they've been nothing but an asset to me. They've helped me out with misinformation. They've helped me out with, hey, so-and-so said this. You're getting attacked on this side. And I've learned to trust them. And they've learned to trust me. In the world of the internet, where you don't get to see people in person to person, you have to learn to trust someone. You got to give in. And you hope and you pick that you choose the right people. That's what you hope for. I got a moderator that you don't see, Spencer. I've got a moderator by the name of Pepper with Salt. I've got a moderator by the name of Ralph Castaneda. I have moderator by Hot This Year. And then I have all the guys you see in here. Kyoto, Ravenstown, Almo. Every single one of them comes from a different creed, color, and background. They're in different places geologically, but yet we're all cut from the same cloth. We all have the same mindset. The mindset is to wake up and go to work. Not bitch and complain about what's happening on the market. No. We'll call out FUD. We'll call out misinformation. We're like the freedom fighters, essentially, but it's not my show solely. I may have the mic, I may have the camera, but I promise you, these guys are giving me information and, hey, Marantz, check this out. We're attributing it that way. So there's a lot of people out here who've been grinding a lot longer than you'll ever imagine, with a lot more information, a lot more time and energy and money. But I can call these guys and they'll pick up the phone. I have this ability to rant, and that's what the show is called because I don't have notes like in front of me. Like I'm not looking up things. I just go off the top of my head because I can recall things and I speak this way. And I started ranting one day. Like I was ranting about a subject, and my buddy was like, bro, you need to record yourself and do a YouTube channel. You ranting. And I just start going. So people have seen me react in real time right here where I just zone in and I just start popping off. And sure, it's funny and it's edgy and it's like, whoa, where did that come from? I don't know. I don't know where I say half the shit I say, but it comes from somewhere. And that's it. It's like I equate it to freestyle rapping. I just come out here and I just start spitting, and it flows well together. I've just been speaking for about 2 hours now, nonstop, no edits, no cuts. and I don't need to rehearse what I'm about to say. I think that's the biggest difference. Trade spotting is ridiculous. Dresses up like a girl, paints his fingernails, and I don't have time for it. And it's not that I'm against, oh, how do you identify? I don't care how I identify. It's not about me. It's them trying to be something they're not. Then they try to be GameStop supporters, yet while bashing Ryan Cohen. And then when they lose their viewership, they try to bring everybody back. They lost their cash cow. They worked so hard to get. You could lose everything in a heartbeat, guys. Get canceled, sure, but you can lose everything. Say the wrong thing that, and I said this before. If you've always spoken from the heart and you always say what's true to your heart and your mind, then you don't have to second guess what you say, and you don't have to explain it. Therefore, I'm unapologetic. It comes from somewhere. Jenny G, congratulations on your new job. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for your support. I made it. What's good, Marantz? Hot? What's good? You're hot. You're good. That's what's up. Marantz is the only one calling out other YouTubers. Whiskey, I had been when I started, right? And I still do. But I started with that to call out everybody. I picked a fight with everybody. I was like, let's go. I'm tired of it. And everybody just, it's too easy for people to just be like, oh, get him out of here. He's stupid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, you got to prove yourself with knowledge. Well, great. Then we can talk about it. Fundamentally, there's nobody in the world that's going to be able to tell you everything you want to hear. Just not. No one can ever just be like, hey, here's everything you want to hear. So you pick and choose who you want to spend time with. I think your moderator's giving me times out all the time is killing the debating. I'm not here to debate with you, Spencer. So them muting you or making, having fun with you, great. You should have fun with it. They put you in a timeout. Psh, perfect. Go to another YouTube channel, see what they do to you. One, they will not read all the chat. They only read super chats. I don't take super chats. They won't interact with you more than one question because out of all the people that keep typing, I give you your 2 minutes of shine and I'll even entertain you, man. I'll do what I can. You can go back. The show's going to be on live forever. It's going to be on YouTube forever. So in 5 years from now, you're going to go get your kids and you're going to be like, hey guys, I want to show you guys something. There's this video. I was one time on this show and I was a fucking idiot and I sold my AMC shares and bought back in and sold and bought back in. And the whole time the guy's telling me to buy GameStop and I never did. And GameStop's at $2,000 a share today because you're just not living it like I am. You have to love living in California, brother. Took a boat out, few hour cruise yesterday between storms. Crew, yeah. Hot as shit where I live. Yeah, whatever. I'm good. Rance, how come you never go to the bathroom? I go two times your streams. Do you have a spacesuit and toilets as well? Oh, man, that's funny. Why don't I ever go to the bathroom? Crush all the YouTubers and crush the movement. I'm trying my best, man. AC Shaw streams 9 hours a day. Yeah, because he doesn't have a job. The donkey Kong. Not only is my show more informative and I'm probably a better YouTuber than him. Well, I know I am. I have a bigger following than him and he's an AMC YouTuber. He literally has no job. And that's what he's doing in front of you, trying to make it a living. There's a big difference. I'm so sorry, but Matt sleeps with the rubber ducky at Mama's house. I don't know if he does. I wouldn't knock it till I try it. I don't know what kind of powers that gives me. He wears Depends. No, let me tell you guys. Can I tell you about going to the bathroom? Always, if you always tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you lied about. True, that's my point. So it works out. I tell you guys a lot of truths, a lot of my life. I'm always late, man. Don't worry, he's Legend of B. You're good. He has a jar off camera. Nah, let me tell you how it works. Let me tell you how the whole going to the bathroom thing works. Okay. I don't know if I ever told you guys, sir. I think I have. I was signing up for the military, and I'm joining the Army, and I have to go to MEPS, the Military Insurance Processing Station. It's in San Diego. It's 2 hours away from where I live. I'm 18 years old at the time. I'm lit. 9/11 has not happened yet. I'm lit. I'm gonna go to the military. I'm a physical specimen. I run faster, jump higher. I'm smarter than everyone signing up. My ASVAT score is through the roof. My GT score is big enough I can get any job I want. I chose military police. And my brother chose military intelligence. I should have went the other routes, but it's okay. I had a great time. While I'm going to MEPS, I'm going to go swear in. I will defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic, blah, 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 blah. It's great. We're driving from Palm Springs, California, where I'm from. Palm Springs, Indio, La Quinta, Coachella Valley, Coachella. We drive to San Diego, 2 hours. In traffic, stuck, whatever it may be. I don't have a job. Willie Bobo, you're good. I'm lit right now. I'm going to tell you what happened. We're going to go to MEPS and we're driving. And as we're driving, my recruiter, who was a badass son of a bitch, he was a Sergeant First Class, Sergeant Reyna. He was Special Forces. And he's from the Valley. He graduated from the Valley. He's like, hey, man, I'm just here. He didn't listen to nobody. He didn't have to hear nobody's shit because he was high enough rank where he don't have to hear people's shit. I didn't know all that at the time. I was like, all right. So he says, all right, we're going to go. We're in this vehicle, an Impala, I believe, and probably like the newer Impalas, Chevy, government plates. He goes, all right, we're going to take a shortcut because we got to get there before it closes so you can take this test. You got to go do a physical. You got to do all this stuff. But we want to get there before it closes. It closes at 6. And I was like, all right, let's go. We left at 3. When we left, we went through the mountains. We went up this mountain. It's called 74. There's Vista Point. It's a very windy road to go up this mountain. It's a cut. You can cut through the mountains to get to San Diego, or you can go around the mountain. Either way, it saves you about 30 minutes. As we're going up this mountain, the roads were cut off. They cut off half the road, and they got it down to one lane, and you would have to wait, let the other lanes clear, and then the traffic would let you through to go through. So you had to wait, man, like 15 minutes at this one part in the road. They weren't letting people through because they were doing construction to the road. And this is up in the mountains, man. It's very dangerous. He goes, man, I got to take a piss. That's what he tells me. I got to take a piss. And I'm looking at him like, okay, all right. All right, well, he goes, man, he's looking around. He's in full uniform, guys. Full uniform. He goes, man, I'm going to take a piss right here. Hold up. He gets out the car. He goes around the back, and he goes down the ledge like he's going to piss on the side of the road. There's cars everywhere. There's people. They can see him. And then this traffic starts moving. He goes, shit. And he runs, and he jumps back into the car, and we start going. So he couldn't go. He didn't get to go. And I was like, damn, Sergeant, you were really going to just piss on the side of the road. He goes, man, I got to go. It's bad. Tells me like that. We keep driving. We drive another hour and a half. It takes forever to get there. We get there 5 minutes before it closes. It took us almost 3 hours to get there because of traffic. And he's had to piss the whole time. I'm talking about he was cramping. He was like hurt. He was hurting driving. He was like this, like, I got to piss. Oh my God. And then he gets to the door, and they're trying to close it, and he's knocking. He's like, no, open the door. I've got a recruit. He's going to sign up. He's going to do his thing, and I got to go to the bathroom. I got to go to the latrine. Right? Where's the latrine? So we go to the latrine. We're going to go first. When we go, I got to piss now. I got pissed bad. I'm like, all right. So I go in there, whip it out. I start pissing, and I'm pissing a lot. Bros, when I tell you this man pissed the most I've ever seen in my life, not seen, but heard. I didn't watch him, right? I'm not a meat gazer at the urinal. But I literally was like, yo, I was washing my hands, drying them off, ready to walk out. This dude's still unloading, just fucking pissing, bro. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy, right? How do you pee that much? And I'm like, how much pee did he really have, right? So we do the test, we do everything. We're getting ready to leave. And I go, hey, Sergeant, I have a question, man. I was like, why did you piss so much, bro? Like, is that real? Like, you had to pee that much? And he goes, hey, when you're in the military, that's what he tells me. He goes, you're going to learn when you're in the military, if you're in formation, you don't move. If you got to go to the bathroom, you hold it. He said, if you don't hold it, you die. And I was like, what? He goes, remember, he's Special Forces. He goes, you don't leave litter. That's what they call it. You don't leave litter for anyone to see. And I was just like thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this came to me and lived with me the rest of my life. I was in formation and they said, you can't move. At A's parade rest position, you can't move. You're going to guard this post until you're relieved. And if you move, we're going to add more time. And everybody stood out there and we stood in the cold for about 3.5 hours until people finally got the fucking message. I said, I'm never going to move. The discipline I have, if a fly lands on my face, I'm not going to bat it away. If something itches in my foot, I'm not going to try to scratch it. I will not move. I don't care what's annoying me. I don't care what gets to me. I don't care how cold I am. I don't care if I'm cramping. I got to take a shit, piss, whatever it may be. I won't move. Because it can cost somebody their life. That's what it told me. Now let's move that forward. I'm in a meeting. I'm in a very important meeting. And I got to take a piss. And it's bad. But I know that if I get up during this meeting, I'm going to miss some information or I'm going to show disrespect to the speaker, so I will not move. And I'm at a conference. It's a conference, and I'm just sitting there. And I know that everybody else getting up, excusing themselves, walking out, taking a piss, doing what they do, they don't have the discipline I have. So then I said to myself, all right, I'm going to win. I'm going to win in life. Take it for what it's worth, guys. Marantz used to piss the bed as a Cub Scout camp. Coming from the guy named I peed in Kenny's pool. You probably piss when you're swimming by yourself or you piss in the bathtub with yourself, bro. Kenny, it's okay, bro. I know guys like you. Marantz, AMC, APE, GME, and military rants. Sure, whatever you want to say. I've been doing this a lot longer than you think, man. A lot of people know some stuff. But yeah, that was him. Worst change of command ever. That's happened too. Couple of bars, sorry. Oh, were you doing bars? Rocks 2, the Navy SEALs train there. Oh, I don't even know. Best bar times ever. Best time to buy heroes a beer. Oh, that's cool. AMC is ripping. Gamma squeeze. Oh my God. Do you really not know? Hey, can you get that word gamma squeeze out of your brain there, Spencer? There's no such thing as a gamma squeeze for this stock. There's not enough options written on AMC to start any type of squeeze whatsoever. And none will be exercised, by the way. So stop the bullshit, please. It is down. The stock is down. So therefore, the gamma at 6 and at 7 are not coming. And those wouldn't even be gamma because there's not enough open interest. Period. I tell you a story about this stuff. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda chronicles. What do you mean? What do you mean, Hector G? Did you ever serve your country overseas during wartime? Have you? You don't know the sacrifices people make in their lives so that you can sit here and type away on a keyboard? It's not the shoulda, coulda, woulda chronicles. It's the I have, I will, and I did. Spencer's a big-time bag holder next to the to order your lunch phrase. Order it from the pharmacy. What about January 20th call options? Have you seen the open interest with that? Yeah, Monty, are you ready? I'll do it for you, Monty. Because I knew someone was going to ask a question, and then they're going to have to get the truth, and then it's going to be like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it now. All right. So right here. On options for this week, 14,000 call contracts in the money. Okay? Just going to help you out here. That's going to represent 1.4 million shares. That's not even 1% of anything. Nothing. And that's if 100% of it was exercised right now at the current price point. And I wouldn't care about open interest all the way up to here. I'm going to show you this right here. Let's just say open interest on these call contracts at 400,000. they all came into the money, which they won't. But if they all did and everyone exercised every single thing, that would represent what, 43 million shares? Not even 10% of the float. There is no gamma ramp to be involved there. Delivering those shares, those are already hedged tenfold. People actually have those shares. It's not naked shorted, naked written. They're in naked option contracts. There's nothing manipulated here, nothing crazy. I'm going to show you something crazy, okay? The fact that you think, or anyone thinks, that there is 461 on GameStop. GameStop has, remember, AMC's float's going to about to be $2 billion. GameStop's float's $300 million. In addition to that, how much is DRS? You have 70 million locked up, and insiders already locked up their shares. They can't write options either. So with the insider ownership, institutional ownership, and this ownership, you tell me what's free float out there that can be exercised that's going to rocket that past the 20th. Everything. But then you have cash secured puts on this side where they're hedging it with puts. Cash. Get this shit out of here. This is the problem. How is it that you have more options written on GameStop than AMC? Yet AMC has a less price, more float, more manipulation. You guys are ridiculous, man. I hate it. I hate talking to fucking lemmings. There is nothing gonna happen with AMC options. Dude, look at GameStop January options trading all the way. Yeah, I could. It's insane. I know. It's ridiculous, bros. Absolutely ridiculous. They have no idea. None whatsoever. And after the conversion of 10-1, how many people are going to be able to write the options on AMC? Even less. Even less. Because you're not going to have 10 contracts to write. 100 contracts. You're going to have one contract to write. They're taking it from you, and you guys don't even see it. The conversion helps out Chicago. The stock conversion, I'm so sorry. Let me say that again. The conversion of AMC shares from APE shares to AMC shares helps out New York. The reverse stock split helps out Chicago. Nowhere in there does it help out retail. That's the difference. Tried to help. You think people are listening? You think people really know what I just said? Does anybody know what I just said? When I say it helps out Chicago, do you get that part? That's the OCC. That's where the actual trades happen for the options themselves. Like the most insane options chain ever. Yeah. Marantz, you should watch this video, straight comedy and facts. John Diamond, I didn't get the link. You have to post it in the Discord and then I'll watch it. You can't post links here. 66 mother effing LMFAO. What? I don't know what that means. Selling options crushes gamma squeeze. Look who is buying call options for strikes over $900. Like who? You mean like who? Anybody. So Green Kite Capital, I'll tell you how that makes money, just so you're aware. Yeah, I know. He's just repeating what MC Pumpers told him. I know. AMC is not going to the moon, Carol. It never was. It never will. It's done. It's been done. It's going to zero. Funny, you spell moon with 2 O's. It's going to 00. It's a very serious question because that decision took place after they sold off 20% of the company. Correct. Adam Aaron killed it. It's not Max Payne if you were replying to me. There you go. Having fun. I'm sure you guys are all having fun at the expense of somebody. Look at the cost of the 16 $4 puts for AMC. Holy crap, they're expensive. $2.26 at 100 shares. That's $266 for a fucking $4 put, bro. That is crazy. We're lucky to break even. You won't even break even, man. Not if you're still in it. Not if you're still in it. What's going to happen? You guys ever watch Gumby? Shit. You guys ever watch Gumby? Anybody know who the hell I'm talking about? Gumby and Pokey? These are clay animation figures. And I always think about that. Like they literally are taking pieces of clay and putting it all back together to take more, to make something else. I believe what Marantz said, AMC won't see over $10. It won't. Why the expert has a GME stock headed to the single digits? What expert, Hector G? Who is an expert? What are you talking about? Hector G, why do you just come out and talk your shit, bro? I love you, man. But you don't know what you're talking about. Hector G, how much GameStop do you own? How much AMC do you own? And why? Like, what YouTubers did you watch before you ever came here? Hector G, answer that question. Spencer, the same thing. Spencer 360, I know you're agreeing with me. I want to know who you watched before you came here. No Max Payne is in the reference to Chicago making money on options. What about institutions that hold millions of AMC shares? You really think they're going to lose money before the reverse stock split? They'll be on the run-up before the reverse split. Monty, they make money off the hold. So they make money off the cost to borrow because they're allowing their shares to be loaned out. There's a premium paid. There's an annualized percentage paid. So when you see cost to borrow at like 200%, well, that's annualized, right? So it's kind of like how you get charged interest on certain things. You're like, oh, you're going to charge you interest. And you're like, well, it's just spread out for the whole year. It's not. Credit cards are monthly interest. Some other things are annual interest, and that's one of them. Eddie Murphy was an amazing Gumby. Bro, that's old school. Hector G, expert, is AMC Bigums. Oh, just terrible. The institutions that hold AMC don't lose, Monty. You see, they make money other ways. And if they are assured that they're going to keep holding these shares, new guys got in last quarter. Guys get in and out of this damn thing all the time. Those same set institutions that hold the shares long have short positions. They've hedged themselves. It's what hedge funds do. That's by definition. It's a small window. Depending on your average cost, maybe break even after the reverse stock split if you held onto your APE 1-for-1. But it's not going to be 1-for-1. Your APE isn't even 1-for-1 now. Do you understand, Cali Bro Bear? APE is currently 2-to-1 on AMC. The stock alone, the float alone, is going to represent 1.5 billion shares off the market cap. You're going to lose money on the split. You're going to lose a lot of money. If they continue to drive AMC and APE down, that 66 that was in the write-ups last week is now 56. By the time they do the vote, it could be much lower. It will be much lower because it's not 1-to-1. You guys keep doing it wrong. Livefire, everyone telling you that you add up the two numbers, they're not right. They're adding up the share price, not the market caps. Market caps represent the value. The dollar value represents per share. There are more shares of APE. Therefore, the weight will be leaning towards APE and not AMC. They are not equal in market cap. Or I'm sorry, they're not equal in volume. Does anybody get this math yet? Holy shit, guys. Do I have to write it out on a huge piece of paper for everyone to understand? I know Cali Bear understands. Let's make sure everybody else understands. And I would do it on the screen, but I'm not those guys. So let's just say you have APE shares at $1.50. Okay? $1. Man, I need a marker right now. I need a whole fucking whiteboard behind me. You know what? I think I can do it on the damn screen if I just go write it somewhere. Do you guys understand math? Fuck, you guys gonna make me go get my markers, man. I can't do this. I can't live this life. Oh. All right, guys. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip this. Somebody tell somebody, because I can't. Okay? I can't deal with this anymore. I can only deal with so much simple math that people get wrong. And then at some point, I just, what the fuck, man? I'm dealing with idiots. Is that what I'm dealing with? All right, here we go. All right. You've got 1 billion. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to show you. APE. Okay? 1 billion APE. Do you guys see that? 1 billion APE. And they're going to be listed at $1.50. I'm being fair. That means you have $1.5 billion of market cap. Okay? $1.50 times a billion. Now, you have 500 million. 500 million. Okay, we got the numbers here, right? Okay, good. 500 million AMC shares. They're at $4. We're going to be fair today. That's $2 billion. Okay? You don't get to take $1.50 and $4 and add them together and say it's going to be $5.50. That is not the right equation to have. Even if you tell me combined, their value today is at $5.65, like people are telling you. It does not work that way. Okay? The way it works is you take your market cap of 1.5 billion, you take your new market cap of 2 billion, you get that together, that's 3.5 billion. You then take your shares, which are 1 billion APE and 500 million AMC. That then puts you at a whopping 1.5 billion shares into $3 billion, or $3.5 billion if you want to do it that way. I don't care how you do it. What does it come out to per dollar? $2 a share, $2.75, $2.50 a share. You guys got to stop this. You guys got to stop this. You guys got to know what's coming your way. Absolutely nothing is coming your way. You're about to lose everything. They want you to be an idiot. They want you to think that you're going to get a reverse stock split of 10-1 on the price. And it's going to be 10-1 on the market cap. And when that happens, you idiots. And I don't mean to call you that. And I don't need to get aggressive. It's just I'm upset. I'm upset that people aren't smart. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the polite video. Hi, guys. Here's why you want to vote no. Because they're actually going to steal more money from you. I got to make the whole PowerPoint presentation. I got to do everything. Change your name to Marantz Toxic. Who and cares? Who changed my name? Marantz, any input and speculation? Sure. Okay. You guys get it now yet? So why is everybody saying $57? Because they're dumb. They're dumb. AMC and APE together must be halved. Yeah, but it's market caps that must be halved. It's different. Monty, you run up to AMC and you might be at $2 at the most after the split. Yep. So call smart money. AMC been done for me months ago without profit or loss. I'm focused on procedures and decision the company is doing. Yeah, well, don't be, because it's terrible. There's not even a proxy out. Why talk about the possible reverse split? Talk to me after the proxy. You're one of those guys? Well, then talk to me after the proxy when it says how much they're going to be paying their executives, okay, after the split, and how they're going to pay them. They're going to be paying them in AMC shares. Is it going to be the same rules as before? And if so, they're getting a 10-1 leverage. No way they allow that, right? They have to restructure the whole compensation package for the executives. In addition to that, young man, if you're waiting for proxies to make decisions on your investment, you're a fucking idiot. You're going to lose so much money. Go wait for the proxy. Hold hands on it, and yet we can't talk about it. But Donkey Kong, that's your name? Well, you're about to lose everything. Good luck to you. Don't let the door hit you where your mama should have. Data Zero looks like he's on drugs. Yeah, he can't stop lying, and he says he will see. He says see, and he's lying, and we will see, and his see, and I don't even know. John Diamond, I already know. Marantz is my dad. Well, thank you. Today I averaged a tiny bit of money I had left in it. Ban dark pulls and payment for order flow and see what happens. No, I peed Kenny's poll. That is not the problem with AMC. Why? Why do you guys do this? Why do you guys think that it's dark pulls and payment for order flow? The problem with AMC. Get rid of the market. Get rid of the market and get rid of the shares and get rid of the price. Get rid of all of that for me. Now walk your happy ass over to AMC movie theater and see how it's run. Go look at the board of directors. Look at the CEO. Look at the way they pay their executives. Look at the way they spend their money. Look at the way they operate and the actual value that they bring in. And then I will show you what's the fucking problem. Nothing to do with dark pulls or payment for order flow. You are ridiculous. You are doing the same thing they want you to do. Focus over here while we fuck you over here. You don't add both numbers if 6 and 3 become 4 and 5. 450. Ban the dark pools. There you go. And get me a sandwich too while you're at it. Rants, any input about the speculation that the yearly swaps will not be able to roll over because they can't find a buyer, and that the puts you mentioned will be worthless in January 2023. Most puts are worthless, but secured cash puts and puts, married puts are different. Married puts, if you're going to use it in the realm of reg show, I'm going to show you that I have representation of the 100 shares that I'm shorted via the options chain, via the derivative. So they don't have to, and I've shown this in a previous video, they don't have to show the shares on hand or that they own them. They just have to show that they know where to get them. And where do they get them? They're best represented in calls and puts. So when they're short 1 million shares, as long as they own 10,000 calls, they're okay. Or 10,000 puts per se. It wouldn't matter because somewhere down the road, the market makers said it was okay. Market said they know where to get them, but it's them just passing around the hot potato. So let them expire worthless. It's perfect because they already are. You can back anything with cash these days. It just works that way. You can disguise your short position with the amount of collateral required and just bang. I still have the money to pay for that, so don't worry about it. Yeah. But what was the borrow rate for GameStop for years? For a whole 2 years, it was at 0.9, 0.09, 0.9. Less than 1%, but that's an annualized number. So annually, how much were they paying? Nothing to borrow shares and short shares. Nothing for 2 years. It's not the same. AMC is losing money right now. They have to convert APE and reverse split and to get retail to dump more money in after the split. Yeah. He's going to pee on us for sure. I did it for you. Let's do it. There you go. Watching his investment. There you go. Trying my best. Gotta deal with these guys. I don't even know. AMC is a trash stock, but don't act like GME isn't overpriced. Damian Lechong, why are you trying to compare the two? GameStop is not overpriced. Did I not just prove that to you today? GameStop is currently undervalued at $18.40, target price at $55.75, and the real value at $27.21. And that's just based off of the metric that you see today. That's official. Now, what the hell are you talking about overpriced? If anything, it's underpriced because you have to be able to see. You have to be able to see past the damn trees, my man. GameStop is totally different. GameStop has transition. GameStop has a positive cash flow. GameStop has no debt. What's so overpriced? I don't understand. I will never understand what you have to say at that point. Let's stop. Let's end it in the 1830s today. We'll be fine. I love this. You're ridiculous. No way. No way. No way GameStop company is worth that much. Are you sure? Are you sure? GameStop company with a market cap of $5.57 billion. There's no way it's worth $5.5 billion? Are you sure? Sales of over $6 billion a year. Over $1 billion cash on hand. The greatest leadership you'll ever see. The intrinsic value of this company is infinite. A marketplace, 2 fulfillment centers, $1 billion of inventory on hand to handle the influx of supply versus demand. 0 long-term debt. You tell me how this is not worth more than what you think it is. You think it's worth less than $5 billion? Try buying GameStop for $5 billion. Try to walk up to the board of directors and ask them, will you guys sell me your company for $5 billion? You're an idiot. You don't know what it's worth. Just wait. Just wait till next year and we announce we're paying a dividend of any kind. And you see what kind of fucking foot traction come our way. And yes, we'll have a dividend because we're going to be net zero. We're going to be above net zero. We went from $1.30, $1.40, $1.50 negative per share. We are now negative 30 cents. The transition that we're doing in the pivot is real. It's going to trigger you. It's going to run. And you already know it's happening, guys. It's not going to take, you can give me a penny a share. Any dividend is going to help. Any positive news is going to help. We just have to hit $26 as of today. Maybe it decreases even the next day. But if we hit $25, we're in the S&P 500 with the positive earnings report. We're in the S&P 500. Get your shit out of here, bro. We'll be eligible for that. I'll let you know how many indexes trade off the S&P 500. Oh, about 300 ETFs that we'll be involved with at that point. That means 200 more than what we have now. 33% of that number. So we will have a 66% increase, a 200% increase on the whole thing. So you're going to look at how many people are forced to buy in at that point. And where do they get the shares, guys? Where are they going to come get the shares? On the market? On the open market? Let's see. Let's see them find those shares. Oh, wait, they're all DRS? Oh, cool. Or are they with you and me? The same thing. All of you are pawns. Yeah, thanks, bro. Adam Aaron is the king of chess and all of your... Yeah, he's playing with your money. Absolutely. Nothing to do with me. Man, this is good stuff. I have not seen or explained like that. Thanks for putting it out straight, as I couldn't get this type of explanation. Live fire, live fire. Yeah, no worries, man. You know, we've been here for years. God, we keep doing these videos. We keep talking the truth about this stuff for a long time, and I'm going to keep doing it. I want that math. Sold my AMC and APE at 140. You're doing good. You going to take Ape Andy approach? Yeah, man.
Hey there, lady apes and gentlemen apes. Just want to tell you.
Many stocks have had a run-up before reverse splits. They have, but not on this one, Monty. Not on this one. And if you're in it for a run-up, then you're not in it for your short squeeze. And how high do you want that run-up to be? You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself because I told you to sell it at 27 and what people wouldn't want at 27. I've been telling people to sell this shit the day they get in it every day for the last 2 years. I told Tara Bull to her 80,000 subscribers to their face, you're wrong. And everybody called me a shill. Everybody said I was wrong. Am I fucking right now? Have I been right yet? It's at $3, bro. It's at $4, huh? Let me know. They called the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Everybody, Tony Nero, Boss Blunts, all you. I'm buying in right now, bros. Oh, dip it more. I'm going to buy more. Yeah, now what are they fucking looking at? Looking at defeat right in the face. No convert and no reverse stock split. AMC bleeds out to bankruptcy. They're going to bleed out anyway, Spencer. You have to do the conversion on the float is huge. And then the reverse stock split 10% of your shares to tank it to the ground. Then AMC bankrupt anyway. Exactly. There's nothing they can do. Why is AMC up today? $8. Hey, Hector, do you not see the fucking chart? Do you see this in front of you? They're not up. That's why you keep looking at a day. You keep looking at a day ticker. Do you invest per day? Are you a day trader? I'm going to show you. This is the last 5 months, 6 months of this stock. 5 months. Here it is in front of you, 4 months. The last 4 months of this stock. And you think they're up? $4 is what you're looking at? $4. Well, great. Then I hope you bought it yesterday and you sold today and you made your 8%. You're naive. Because there's no fundamentals to back that to say, you know what, man, that's where we're at. And you want to come to GameStop and be like, oh, but look at GameStop. I'm looking at GameStop. GameStop's having a falling wedge right now. And do you know what happens on falling wedges? They bounce, baby. They bounce. And they bounce based off of fundamentals, no debt, and everything leading their way. You think this is real? Do you see this white line right here? Do you see the white line? Okay, I'm gonna do this for you. I know you probably can't see it because it's a little small. Do you see? You know, you're familiar with little small. I'm gonna change the color for you. Okay, Hector G. I'm gonna change the color for you. I'm gonna make this line green like this. Yeah, not green. Everybody sees that. Yellow, gold, and then I'm gonna make the line thick as shit, bro. Thick like that girl you can't get. All right, there you go. So now we did it. Okay, you see that line right there? All right, I'm going to explain to you the way this works in the world, in the stock world. That line represents the S&P 500 requirement, the prerequisite to get into the S&P 500. GameStop has been flirting with that line all year. We've been above it, seldom below it, 2 times on a dip below it, but we have been above that line the whole year. Now, we come out with earnings that show cash flow positive. $177 million net. Huh? What do you think they have to do to us? What do you think has to happen before you ever let us into that S&P 500? You better knock us the fuck down. You better come play with me. You better do something. But when you do that, when you knock us down, what happens when you knock us down? We come back up harder and harder than ever before. Now, earnings will get you back up over this threshold point. This threshold point will come down as the market sells off. So as the SPY comes down, what do? SPY comes down, we come up. We fall into it. One earnings report, one quarterly report, one 10K, one moment in life is going to change your life. This is what we've been doing the whole time. The tide does rise all ships. But this shit's coming down. And if you want to be an AMC and APE, if you want to be the band on the Titanic while it's sinking and you want to just keep playing songs, then so be it. I'm not the one. I'm offering you a door, Rose. Jump on that shit and survive. GameStop's not what you think that other shit is. They have to attack us. They have to bring us down. They have no choice. If you sit there for 3 months and you let people get this stock and let it see what it does and try not to put fear into them, am I crazy? I'm not crazy. People think I'm wrong? Sure they do. It's too easy to dismiss me with, you're wrong because look at the price. Take away the price of the stock for a second. Take away the manipulation of everything. Just me and you. Can we do that? Can we just talk, just me and you? No stock. See the wall? See all the names written on the wall, the name written on the shirt? You know what this is? You know what this represents? It represents me and guys like me. Guys that hold this stock, unapologetic. Love the company, shop at the company, support the leadership. And we're not going to sell. I'm not going to sell. And I'm not going to sell not to prove a point to hedge funds or correct market manipulation. It has nothing to do with that. I just like the stock. I love this company. I love where it's headed and I love where it's going. And I've told you this truth for a long time, guys. I don't need to explain it to you like we do, but I'm happy to do it. If you don't understand what's happening with AMC and APE, get that information here too. You get it in bits and pieces. It comes in waves, in between the trolls and the negative comments. Hell, I could do a live stream and it could be 40 minutes and that's it. But that's not what the action is. That's not what the relationship is. That's not what the journey is. The journey is breaking through the FUD. The journey is finding the guys who want to push the envelope one way and then you have to reel them back in. Yeah, that's not all true. All the information you have is not true. Someone's lying to you. Nah, we're not lying. We're not. We've been saying the truth for a long, long time. So, get it right. That's all I'm saying. Checkmate. Put a $2 in the chat if you're about AMC. It's gonna be you, bro. You're by yourself there, IP'd and Kenny's Pool. You're in the wrong chat, dude. We have been here for a lot longer than you have ever been in AMC. So, they don't have to close anything. No, they do not. Who says close? What? But they have to close the shorts in the APE after the conversion. No, they don't, Hector G. They don't. I don't know who told you that too. They don't owe anybody APE at that point. They owe people AMC shares. APE's not owed to anybody. It's going to convert to AMC shares. They're magically going to turn into AMC shares. That's it. They keep telling you they have to convert. I saw somebody else put that in a video too. Okay, you think so? Let me know how that works out for you. Hey, Hector G, how about we do this? You and Kenny, you guys go ahead and hold on to your APE shares, okay? And let me know how it works out for you. I'll be over here. You can be with May. Marcus with May. And she's over here promoting Major FUD. Major Tom. He gives a great explanation. What fucking video was a great explanation? I already did the video. You think she saw it? Nah, I doubt it. They don't have to close their shorts. There you go. They will continue to kick the can down the road and you'll lose 90% of your shares. You know, Spencer, you say some really smart stuff every now and then. Like, I agree with you on this stuff, and then you say the dumb shit. Then I want to just, like, strangle you. Halfway into the show, I want to strangle you, and then I want to give you a pat on the back and be like, you're right. This isn't what the former SEC David pushes. No, I don't know. This tends to happen with many stocks before the reverse stock split happens. Yeah, not here, Monty. Not here. Do me a favor. Don't put a picture of you in a tie and a shirt all profiled. Don't do that stuff, man. Because it just doesn't look right. It looks like you're trying to be somebody you're not. I just joined the Discord. Can you accept me into the Discord? I believe you're already there. You're accepted the minute you get in. I see it, but I can't remember what's happening. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I don't know what you guys are talking about at that point. But I'll go ahead and scroll up because apparently I got stuck here. I bought AMC at 8 and sold at 40. Yeah, I bought at 8 and I sold in the 40s as well, and the 20s and the 30s. I'm not gonna read everything. David Lauer is sus. Yeah, I don't like David Lauer. Anybody who's ever been on Matt's show, I won't talk to. The only place AMC is going is into retail investors' profits. Correct. The whole torchlight before they change the ticker to MMAT. Yeah, we know. I'm a real person. Bring me on, and I'll be happy to talk to Marantz. Oh, okay. Monty, I'm sure you're a real person. You're in the Discord, there you go. Hey, check it out, Monty. Go ahead. Watch this, guys. You guys are going to love this one. Oh, no problem. You're welcome for the stream, Green Kite. I'll check it out. Your Marantz, we should watch this stream on live. It's classic as fuck. Okay. Yeah. Strong man, personal finance. I have to watch this before I watch it. You know what I mean? But there's a voice chat channel there if you know how to do it. Go ahead and look up the voice chat channel, and I'll let you in. Monty, go to the voice chat channel once you're in it. I'll be in it. You can join me, and you'll be on the show right now. I'm not joking with you, and I'll talk to you. Gladly talk to you. I want to talk to you about your investment. It's gonna go great, this conversation. I said yesterday you can't compare AMC and GME just because they're in the meme stocks. They're completely different financials. Again, no notification. I had to just keep looking. That sucks, Chad. You know, Pep had the same problem yesterday. I take $4 of AMC with $5 billion in debt and 25-year leases for studios losing money over GME at $18 over zero debt. Says, you would take $4 rather than GameStop at 18? Oh, now you're trolling me, right? I'm convinced at this point AMC YouTubers are just making money, just making videos to piss you off. Well, that's possible because they're saying the dumbest shit ever. Join the Discord, Monty, so that Marantz can interview you. Yeah, without a doubt. Great, looking forward to it. Yeah, let me know when you're there, and I'll pull you right up. Discord's open in the chat. You can join it. You'll see me in the bottom channel. There you go. Hey, Monty, can I hear you? Or you can't hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I don't know if I'm muted or not. I shouldn't be muted. I should be good. Let me make sure. Okay. Hey, guys. Well, we have Monty here, the cool-looking cat, in a suit and a tie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's my LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. So how you been? What are you doing?
Good, man.
All right. So what are you investing in? Is it GameStop or AMC or both?
Just AMC. Been in since January. The January run up, so
okay,
closing in on 2 years. 2 years now.
So what made you want to buy in during that time frame?
Well, I got in before this whole AMC stock squeeze happened because I was looking at this recovery plays after COVID and came across AMC, and I actually bought into AMC, sold, and then bought back in. So I made a little profit and I bought back in.
So when you say you bought in initially, when did you sell?
So I initially bought in around, I think it was when the stock was around like, I think $4 or $5. And then I sold it when it was like at $9. And then I bought back in around when it was 12. And just kind of been holding ever since then. And I've been just adding to my position. I haven't sold one single share. And obviously I should have sold at 72, but I didn't.
No, well, that's everybody, right? I mean, you can't take it that way.
Yeah.
Here's my thing for you, Monty, just so you know. And is that your name, Monty? Are we calling you Monty? You good with that?
Yeah, it's a nickname.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You don't need to go real names. You know, I'm not that way. Even though Marantz is my real name. I will tell you this. So I ask, you bought in for recovery play. That's one thing, right? And then you make back your money and you get out, you double up on 100%. But what made you buy back in at 12?
because I saw the stock price, and as far as that's when all the people are talking about a short squeeze play and everything. And I just kind of looked at the play in general and looked at as far as the, AMC was opening up theaters again, and everything. So I said, well, this could be a good play where it could run up. And you look at the history of AMC, I mean, the average price was around $30, $35. So, hey, buying at 12, I can sell, gets back to that average price range, I'll be sitting pretty good. So I just kept adding to my position and kept holding. And then we had that June run up. And then even before the June run up, everyone was talking about the squeeze and short squeezing shorts and everything else. And then it started running up. And I mean, I was up probably over $500,000. And I said, well, this could even go higher. It could go like, $200-$300. And I just kept holding through that. And then everything just started trickling down. And, and I just said, oh, well, I'm just going to hold through it because it could have run up again. But obviously it didn't.
Right. I mean, we can all Monday morning quarterback this,
Yeah.
And I would never do that too because it's kind of it's in poor taste. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, that's when I started doing a lot of research. I was like, after the June run up, that's when I really started doing a lot of research just in the stock market in general. I mean, I've been investing probably 5-6 years, just in and out of the market. I got a full-time job. I can't stay home and just day trade all day.
I hear that.
But I just started really learning about the stock market in general and even deeper than what I knew then. And after that June run up and things started happening, I was like kind of getting suspect with everything. And then when the creation of APE happened, that really put me kind of bad taste in my mouth. And now obviously with this reverse split. So my average cost right now is like $11 with AMC and like $4.96 for APE. So at this point, I'm just looking to get out, hopefully before the reverse split happens. And, I've done a lot of research, and there's been plenty of stocks that I've researched that before reverse split, they had some type of significant run up. So
yeah, I'm
hoping it will happen with AMC, and that way I can get out, at least, maybe break even, or at least get my money back. But I do not want to hold through a reverse split because I know what's going to happen.
So we're under the conclusion that the reverse split is going to tear apart your value. That's one thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could. Let's say if it closes at 550, and then reverse split, it opens up at like $55. I mean, it would have to, for me to break even, it would have to run up to like $72. So could it happen? Yeah. But who knows? If it does, I'm going to be like selling right away. If I do have to hold through reverse split, then yeah, I'm hoping to run up that high. But as soon as I see a breakdown, I'm out.
Monty. So the way it works, and just so you're aware, this is impeccable timing for Adam Aaron. Okay.
Yep.
He does not have the money to survive this quarter. So what people have to know is they have like $700 million on hand, but they're going to have a cash burn over the next half year of roughly $600 million.
Yep.
That's going to dip into the reserves of you need X amount of dollars for covenants.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he's selling for the $300 million right now, like a splash in the pan type style, is just to offset Avatar numbers. But what happens and what's going to happen, this is my opinion, and I haven't been wrong yet on AMC. And I'm serious. I know it sounds crazy, but I have not been wrong yet, not on one turn of the page. My first red flag was not APE. My first red flag, other than, for a real investor, for somebody who's, and I'm not saying you're not a real investor, because you obviously are, you have money in it, but for investors in general, should have been HYMC. Yes, fundamentally of the company, I'm already skeptic of the fundamentals. I've been tearing that down for 2 years, but if you're invested in a company, we all know now, you need to do your due diligence beyond just the stock price action, right? You say you bought in at this price at $12 because it had been all the way up to 30 at one point. But the history behind that, and the history behind 2019 and what happened during the pandemic was a mask and a disguise that it was going to bounce back. The issue for you is that this quarter, they're going to release the numbers that are going to plummet this stock. Avatar and Wakanda didn't save it. So when the numbers come out and it shows you that industry-wide movie theaters are not headed in the right direction, you're going to see a number like you've never seen. So when you say 55 is what I'm looking for, I'm letting you know right now, based off of the current price, you're in the $2 to $3 range. If it does a 10-to-1 reverse stock split, which it has to do that so that people don't look at a $2 to $3 number when they convert. When you convert APE into AMC, you are now diluting your float 1 billion shares, which is what he wanted to do originally. No one voted for it. But you're now giving him the power to do that. But he couldn't go to the table and say, all right, guys, I'm going to do the right thing here. We're going to convert these APE shares to AMC shares and everybody be okay. He has to disguise it with the 10-to-1 reverse split so that it looks representative, like it looks credible. Like it's you know what, here we go. It's not that bad. It's really that bad because it's going to be $30. You're looking at a $30 reverse stock split, not $60. That's what I'm telling you. To get to $5, you have to have APE at $4 and AMC shares at $6. Like, that's real.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. There's no way on God's green earth. And I have to be the one, because if you had APE at 66 cents, there's no way it's going to $4. It's going to exchange so many hands before it ever gets there. And that holds the AMC shares hostage, the weight of it. So there's a lot of red flags, and these guys are absolutely right in the chat. They're saying the insider selling, which they've never done before, and now they do. This whole past year, they sold off 99% of this company.
Yep, sure did.
Everything you're doing makes sense to you in the moment, but like for me, I would wish you would watch my show 2 years ago, because there's just no way. There's no way that you can justify your $4 investment making you 100%, and then you paying an additional 40% over the price that you initially got back. You're paying 3 times the amount, but based off of action that you could see. Like, people look at the stock in relative of like, it's been $30 at once. Yeah, but the float was what at that time?
Yes. Yeah, smaller float.
Yeah. So GameStop's been $300, $400 before. That was on 66 million shares. Like, as we dilute, we have to associate a new price with the dilution that we're looking at. So I'm so convinced that people are going to lose, and there's no way that people are going to not vote yes. Because when you have new people like May, new people, well, like the previous people like Bigums and Boss Blunts and all these other YouTubers that somebody probably looks at. Like, I'm assuming this is who you watched before you got here. Like, who were you watching before during this whole run?
No, I didn't really watch them too much. I mean, I used to just, I was on like Casey Shaw's Discord and when he first started his channel and everything. But I mean, I watch YouTubers here and there, but I'm not a religious, YouTube watcher. I just kind of do my own thing. And, we do have a group of us as well that we text each other all the time and in Discord and talk about the play. So there's quite a few of us, but, at the end of the day, we were looking for a short, it seems to me like every time that we put pressure, with AMC, with the short, the hedge funds and the short positions, AA does something to release pressure. And that's where, I started getting suspect, especially with, take out January with the buy button, but the June run up, selling shares in the market, and then the creation of APE, and now you want to do a reverse split. So to me, like I said, I agree with you. I mean, he's not for retail, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just hoping, I'm looking at the January 20th call options, I put that, in your in your chat, and, looking at that, I mean, max pain is $11. So we'll see what happens between now and then. But like I said, if it gets over my cost average, you know, I'll be happy. That way I can just get out of this play because, like I said, I don't want to stay through this for a reverse split.
Yeah, man, I respect that. I do. You know, you know what it does? It educates me to the point where there's a lot of people out here that are in different groups. You know, like we have our group, obviously, and we're pretty tight knit. But I think what we do in our group is we're very honest with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like a strategy on investing. I think people should do it from time to time is before we ever invested, we came up with an idea or a strategy or a point. Like we said, okay, this is what I'm looking for out of my investment. This is what I'm doing it for. And if it ever hits that point, we get the hell out.
Right.
That's it. So I'm skeptic to the point where I'm like, I feel bad where I'm like, man, I know who you're surrounding yourself with. I know the guys. I know of the guys. And I've been asked to commingle in those circles, and I don't. I don't because I'd be the skeptic, and then I'd be the one who be called a shill. And then now, go ahead.
Yeah, we don't really do that in our private group that we have. We don't call each other shills. We be honest with each other, and we all believe life-changing money, the short squeeze, and everything. Like many of us still in this play, but then it gets to a point where you got to start facing reality. And every time you look at the history of what AA has done, he comes up with something to relieve pressure from the short hedge funds, which is,
how do you feel about him selling, 20% of his company to a bondholder?
Well, that just tells me the state of the company is in. I mean, if you're willing, why didn't you sell, why didn't you do the filing as soon as you created APE, so that way you can sell as soon as it opened? But now APE was at 10.50, now went down to 8, 7, 5, now I'm below $1. You had plenty of time to sell APE. Now all of a sudden you want to sell at 66 cents. I mean, come on, man.
It was never in the play. It was never in the play to make money. I hope people know this. If you look at the filing, okay, and I want you to spread this with your buddies back home. I don't know if you watch my video. How long have you been watching my videos?
I just started watching you about a week ago. So
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So there's a point in time where Adam Aaron and Antera and them, they went ahead and set it up to where this was all already a play. I have a belief that this has been in play for 2 years. And people don't follow me on it until I explain it. And I'm telling you, the insiders for the company knew the plan. The plan was to sell off everything they own. Once that's said and done, now we can announce that we're going to convert a portion of our preferred shares into APE equity units. Call them APE. Get people over. They already did a backdoor deal with Mudrick. Now it's in turn to help out Antera. Antera knows this, so Antera sells their put position in August, right before the conversion. So the conversion happens, and now it tanks. But as it tanks off at $1 billion of market cap each month, all the way down to a penny stock, you now then do the whole put your hands up. I don't know what happened. This is the biggest inside robbery of my lifetime that I've seen. And if people can't see it, I mean, Adam Aaron is not this stupid.
Yeah, but and who does a reverse split when the stock price is at $5? You normally see reverse splits when the price is below $1 for a long period of time.
Yeah, well, you do it to get out of there, to not get delisted.
Yeah, so you must know that must be on its way to do that.
Well, yeah, without a doubt. If you do the market cap versus the float, I don't even think people that are looking at the stock know that the float's about to be what it is, 1.5 billion shares, and the market cap is going to get divided by that, and you're going to have a $2 stock. So a reverse stock split takes you to $20 to $30. That's all you get. That's at this price today, but the price is going to go lower because after your Santa Claus rally, they have to do earnings. They have to tell you what's coming out. And in 90 days from now, if they get a proxy to go in that route, it's going to be bad. Q1 is going to be atrocious. There will be a $300 million cash burn Q1. No doubt in my mind. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
The cost of doing business costs more than what people think. With inflation upon you and the dollar being devalued, you might show better profits on top line revenue, but the cost of doing business goes up. This is why GameStop's profitable, because they annualize off of those numbers starting next year. Inflation was reported by the Fed in March. Interest rates went up in March of last year, but we had been paying for it on the business side a year before that. So when people understand that it costs more money to do business, that's why GameStop pays its executives in shares and not cash. You need that cash to offset the books itself. When you have a cash burn the way you do, free cash flow and cash on hand trumps revenue because you can't out-earn negative interest rates. It's just not going to happen. And going into the business of credit cards and going into the business of spending money to make money is not going to benefit you. So there's no way they can cancel their leases. They have uncancelable leases. And there's a lot on AMC. All their movie theaters are 10 to 25 year leases. You can't cancel them. That's why they can't close movie theaters. If they wanted to survive, they would close half their movie theaters. They bought a bad deal. They bought a bad deal from Carmike Movie Theaters in Odin. And they're trying to paint a pig and tell you it's not shit. That's what it is. So, Monty, I ask you this. You've held on this long. You have what they call diamond hands. Did the fear of losing money get you to hold on even longer than what you would have traditionally?
Not really. I mean, as far as losing money, yeah. Because I got over $200,000 invested in this play, and I believe that I think there will be a run up, some type of run up before the split. And obviously I could be wrong, but looking at the numbers and looking at the charts and cost to borrow and all this stuff that continues to go up, there's got to be some type of some run up before this reverse split happens, and after that, I think they're just going to chop it down and then do the reverse split. So we'll see. And at the end of the day, if I have to stay through the reverse split, then I'm just going to see where the price is before once the proxy comes out. We'll know more information. But I think my goal is to get out before the reverse split happens. But if it just hovers around the $4 or $5 range, then I'm just going to have to roll the dice and see what happens after the reverse split. And if it opens up like you saying 30, but if it goes to like 50, 60, and I see it topping out, then I'll sell and maybe take a small loss just to get out. But I'm not gonna hold. I want to be out of this play, before this reverse split happens. In worst case scenario, be out before the beginning of second quarter of 2023.
Hey man, I appreciate you telling your truth. What I don't have, and I just have a hard time dealing with, like, mentally, is $200,000 into something that's not researched enough. It's the tuition you pay to know that you have to do more homework. And I respect you for coming on and telling your truth. It's a story. It's not a sad story. It's a story about money, and and it just depends how much you value it. So if you can let it go and go make more, then do that part. I wish you the best of luck, Monty. I do. Just know you're always welcome here. I will also tell you that we've had about 800 something people come in today so far, and they should all be watching a guy who his name is Tetron Invest. He's in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tetron Invest has a channel about GameStop, and he talks about GameStop and the ideas of the growth of the small volume that's there. This doesn't have enough to really trigger it, but that kind of gives me hope that there's kids like this out here that take the information, they interpret it right, they understand, and that's what I'm viewing. That's what I watch. So I watch guys that, not that give me confirmation bias by any stretch, but people that understand the optics of what we're looking at right now. So, you'll get those 2 years back in your life, 200 grand averaged out to about 2 years salary, whatever it may be for most people. But if not, if you don't get that money back, if you lose out on it, it's just money, brother. Keep your head up. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm good, man. I mean, I got a good job. I make good money. So,
yeah, I'm with you.
Just a few.
I get it.
But like I said, if something happens in January, I'll come back on and say, hey.
I told you so, right? You ready? You ready to throw that in my face? Hey, here's what I'll do. No, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. So it goes in January.
I'm just going to say, yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't hit $27, then I was right. But it's not going to hit $15, not going to hit $10. And for it to hit your magic number, even at $5, you have to have AMC at $5 for 1.5 million. Somebody do the quick math really quick. That's $7.5 billion market cap, right? So
yeah,
you would have to have $7.5 billion market cap. I don't know how you're ever going to get there. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, I hear you. But I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I'll continue to watch you, and I'm in your Discord now. So
that's cool. You can be on the Discord. It's always free. We give away a lot of free stuff. Speaking of free stuff, I got to give away this free $50 cash card, and it looks like Tipfoil 1. Is Tipfoil here? If Tipfoil's not here, there's a person called Challenger. If Challenger's not here, then it's going to go to you, because I want you to start shopping at GameStop, and I want you to know what it is. So, show me nothing but love. Thank you. Hey, Tetron, I'm dragging you by the bootstraps, son. You're coming with me. If I make it, you make it. That's the way this works. But yeah, so if these guys don't reply back in the chat, don't worry, I'll DM you the $50 cash card to GameStop, because I want you to start shopping somewhere and do something decent, man. All right?
Appreciate it, man.
Anytime, brother. I appreciate your time. Yes, thank you, Monty, so much. I'll see you around. I am around.
All right, man.
GameStop.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So there you guys go. If anyone else wants to ever come on the show, you can. It's really easy. You just come into the Discord, you go into the voice chat channel, and I bring you in and I ask you questions, and it works out. So for the guys that were out there yelling, saying that, I was reading the chat as it was going, Chilly Willy, this guy. Oh, Marantz, he doesn't know what he's talking about. You sure I don't know what I'm talking about, bro? I just proved this whole thing as far as how people are investing, why they're investing, and what they should be investing at. AMC and APE is not going to hit what people think it is. You just can't add the numbers together. And I think that's the biggest problem. I think that actually, you know what? The issue is, I think somebody told Adam Aaron, they said, hey, man, you just can't add the prices together. And he's like, what? You can't? No, you can't. So it's going to be really bad, man. It's going to be bad for these guys. But hey, I'm going to be getting out of here real soon. Depending on who replies back to me for the cash card, the $50 cash card that we're giving away, it was Challenger, and anyone else. Thanks, Marantz. Yeah, anytime, Monty. And I encourage you to tell your friends, the guys hanging. Oh, there he is. Challenger's here. So Challenger, you're gonna get the $50. You are here, so I'm gonna get you the money. DM me on Discord, Challenger, if you have it. He said, "Okay, rocket scientist, it can't happen." And Chilly Willy, I encourage you to come onto the Discord and go ahead and talk to me about AMC fundamentals, and we'll do the math together. And then you'll find out what exactly is happening. I did dumb things. There you go. Got to give Monty a gift card because he's about to take a $200K loss. Spencer, that's not how investments work. You don't lose the whole amount. You will pull out with some money. So there you go. Pouring loss receipt soon. Yeah, sure. Challenger, you got the card. You're welcome, bro. Just DM me, bro. Hit me up on Discord, and I'll send you a copy of the card. Congratulations. You really were on the spin. It was you. There was some other people after you, but I knew you were here. So Kyoto spun the wheel before he left. There was Kyle Owen, if you weren't going to win, and Lynn ML, but you were the first one, and you're here. So I'm not lying either, guys. Here's the damn Kyoto wheel. You guys know it's all legit. We don't lie. There it is. Schellinger, Lynn ML, Tipfoil, and Kyle Owen. And there it is. Schellinger's here. He was the first one that spun, and he won. So $50. There you go. You get $50 cash card too. GameStop. That's why we do it. And message request. Schellinger, my man. Accept it. You're going to get the card right now. I'll hit you back in a little bit, Schellinger. Make sure it's you. That's the first thing, because I don't just send it right away. But I'll get with you in a bit after the show. I'm almost off. I have things to do today. My son and I are going to be hanging out. I got to go mail off some t-shirts to people. Marantz, how do you quickly calculate worth of a stock with market cap and float? What do you mean? And just do the math. It's not a fundamental play. It is fundamental. Shorts don't need to cover. You're wrong again. This company will file for bankruptcy. Margin calls are coming. They are not coming. Here we were at $10 and $15 pretty much the whole year, and now $5 combined. Yeah, Kelly bro, because 10 to 15 wasn't the right price, like I had been telling everybody. I tell everybody what the right price on AMC is, because fundamentally it's what their executives have said the value of their company is. They have a thing called goodwill. So goodwill is an appraisal that a company does every year. They give you the value of their company and they tell you what it's worth. If at any time the stock price does not represent that same said value, they have to put that on the profits and losses statement to show that they have to decrease their value of the company. The goodwill of AMC was once at $4.5 billion when it had all the new movie theaters in 2017, when it bought everything, because it was given its valuation from 2.5 all the way up to 4.5 because they spent $2 billion in movie theaters. They got to be worth $2 billion. Now you find out they're worth nothing. Zero. They don't make a profit. They're costing the company money. So as it's come down over the last 5 years, the true value of the company is showing. It's not there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go out there and find out. It's in the SEC filings. You can read it. And I believe the goodwill was at $2.9 billion, the last evaluation of this company. That means the insiders know their company's not worth more than 2.9. So do not do that, SBF. Do not use GameStop terminologies for AMC. That is gross. The dollar milkshake is a good read. Truly could happen, though. No. And I already read all that. There's no... Guys, I'm going to tell you something that the smart people tell you from time to time. And I don't want to call myself a smart guy. I got a lot of common sense. There was an interview with Matthew Kors and Dave Lauer. And they were talking about GameStop and AMC. And Dave Lauer says, I bought GameStop. And Matt goes, you didn't buy AMC? He goes, no, I didn't buy AMC. He said, they shorted GameStop. They got it wrong with GameStop. They manipulated GameStop. They over-leveraged themselves with GameStop. And they've done everything they can to recover that space and time. And they truly can't because we snatched it from them. We snatched defeat out of the jaws of them. But Matt said, well, what about AMC? And David said, I didn't buy it. Because, and watch this, I know I'm suspect of David Lauer, but this is the part where he got it right. He said, I didn't buy it because they didn't get it wrong twice. AMC is too perfect. AMC is too well written. AMC is too well versed. It's too pushed. It's too manipulated. The leadership allows it. They sell all their shares. They do the things that are unthinkable. Invest money into a bankrupt gold mine company of their same said bondholding company. They then inverse, create an APE unit to, drag you through the mud. Now a reverse stock split is coming, which is going to be worth less than what it is. Additionally, do it all the way to the top and take it right back out again That's why there's no margin calls coming. This is extremely calculated. And they've made so much money, there's no getting your money back. But beyond that point, GameStop, I'm not worried about the short interest on GameStop. I'm not worried about market mechanics of GameStop. I'm not worried about who's making money off of GameStop. Because I'm invested for the fundamentals of the future, of everything they are doing. People just don't see it. But you know what happens in country clubs, guys? Do you know what happens in country clubs across the world? I live in country club capital of California, for sure. Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Indian Wells. The richest people in the world live here. Everyone has a house here. Do you know what these guys do while they're playing bridge? And they're on the links. And they're bragging. I bought Apple in 1988. I bought Amazon in 1998. I bought Costco in 1986. That's what they're bragging about. They're bragging about buying a company that fundamentally no one else could see it, making a transition, building, grinding, getting bigger. Yes, I'm comparing GameStop's transition to those big companies. Yes. Because you can't see it, because I'm the only one allowed to do it? Yeah, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it right in front of you. Only one company in the history of the internet sold more diamonds than Tiffany's. Blue Nile, online e-commerce giant Mark Vadden. Only one company other than Old Navy and Amazon sold more than $1 billion worth of clothing e-commerce. That was Zulily. That is Mark Vadden. Only one company beat Amazon on premium pet products. The people came from Blue Nile, they went to Zulily, they went to Chewy, and that's Mark Vadden, the CEO of Chewy, and Ryan Cohen, the founder of Chewy, got together with more money, more smart people from Volution Capital and Larry Chang and Michael Day, Blake Day, Alan Adel. That whole core group of guys that just went from victory to victory to victory is now here, is in GameStop. All of them. Consulting from Mark Vadden, money from Ryan Cohen, all the Amazon executives in GameStop, all the Zulily execs in GameStop, all of the damn Chewy execs in GameStop. They beat Amazon for a fucking half a century, a quarter of a century. And people think we're not going to win? They're going to win. They're going to win big. I've been doing this and buying this damn stock since nobody wants to. All you guys want to talk about short squeeze. What about the market manipulation? What about AMC? What about APE? What about MMAT? I don't give a fuck. Sorry, excuse my French. You guys are worried about a stock price on a day. I'll keep buying. You don't have to. Eric Johns, welcome back. Family's got a condo in Cathedral City. Yeah. I'm in the area quite often. The amount of money in there is ridiculous. Ryan, it's where I live. So much money, it's ridiculous. AMC is still our customer. I can't say much, but at this point, it felt as if the real comeback play. It was very risky, but had a shot. Yeah, it's not. I buy every chance I get. Good job, Eric. Me too. These prices are amazing. I'm not afraid of losing money, but I don't like getting robbed. Charles Baker, if you're in AMC, you're getting robbed. He said Indian Wells, decent wine grapes. That's for the Cali Bear Pro. That is going to be the Chateau Saint Michelle Indian Wells wine, but that's out of Washington. Indian Wells is the richest city per capita in the U.S. They just don't list it that way. Everybody lives here. Bill Gates, all the rich people have a house here somewhere. Stupid. It's just stupid. People come out for Coachella Fest, all the golf tournaments, all the tennis tournaments. Just shit. Go polo. You want to meet millionaires or billionaires? I'll show you the billionaires. The Saudi princes and shit riding around in polo. I live on the border of Indian Wells. Exactly, XBit. So then you know what I'm talking about. The vintage, Bighorn, Marrakesh, Ironwood. I don't even know. Eagle something. I get Toscana. They're all out there, guys. It's crazy here. Trilogy, Traditions, PGA West. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I told you. Yep, best cab under $50. Yeah, CSM. I know. Can't talk to me about wine, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough to talk about wine with me. Waited far too long to implement changes. Yeah, on purpose. So buy puts if you believe that. You won't. Oh, this other guy, what did he say? I'm convinced GameStop is worth $7 a share. Okay. Didn't I already disprove that today? $7 a share would put it at what market cap? 7 times 3 is 2.1 billion. You're telling me GameStop's only worth 2.1 billion? Here, you just pick the number. $7 a share. 2.1 billion? We've got $1 billion in cash. Okay, so let's take that off the table. Now it's only worth 1.1 billion? The whole company? 4,000 stores, 4,500 stores, 7 fulfillment centers throughout all the world. Branding, loyal fan base, 6 billion in retail top line sales. Yeah, worth 1.1 billion. Get your shit out of here. You still don't know what anything's worth. I live down the street from Bighorn. There you go, bro. I just wish I had original Home Depot shares. I think everybody does. I mean, Camus. Camus is okay. I'm sure you do. Yeah. So does Marantz talk about other stocks? Carol, nope. Well, I could talk about another stock because I own something. I own other stocks. I just don't talk about them. I own a lot of Costco. I own a lot of GameStop, and I own a lot of T. Rowe Price. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And that's how I'm gonna be for a little bit. That's how I'm gonna be for a little bit. I've come to the conclusion. I got to get going. I got to go mail off some shit to the families. I have t-shirts going out to a couple lucky of you guys. You guys know we have the GameStop t-shirts thanks to a great sponsorship from Donko. It's crazy, man. This guy sent me so many shirts. I didn't know what to do with them. And then, everybody's like, get them out for branding or whatever. Just give this, because, I don't have you buy shit. I just give it out. Camus is decent wine alone. Drink alone wine. Not a great food wine. The best wine, period, is a wine out there called Don Malchor. It's Don, D-O-N, last name M-A-L-C-H-O-R, Don Malchor, something like that. It's a Chilean wine, about $100 a bottle, and that's the best cab I've had in a decade. So every year, it's amazing for me. Stocks are the only worth what hedge funds and market makers make them worth. Correct. But that's not the value of it. So when you just say $7, bro, sorry, Eric Johns, get ready. Want a Colt cab for under $200 by Mark Harold, White Label Oakville. I don't know. I'm not a big Oakville guy, but I hear you. I'll check it out. White Label. I can remember that. I once had one in a park. I bought a bottle of wine in a park, and it was called, not pessimistic or something. It was something stupid. The best bottle of wine I ever had for like a while. It was like $30. Yeah, Total Wine might have it. Yeah, I'm going to go to Total Wines today. We got to go buy liquor for I'll check it out. We're going to go to Total Wines for New Year's. So who knows if I buy it. We'll see how it goes. I'm off to the gym. Take care, everyone. Yes, Shane Morris. Hey, Shane Morris, I really appreciate you being here the whole time, man. That was 3 great hours. Hey, do you guys like the 3 hours? I don't even know. You've had fun the last 3 days. Spencer, I hope you come back every day, man. That's what we do. Opus One, yeah, it's good. It's overpriced. I had a bottle. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Doesn't Costco have an in-the-house wine brand that's top quality? All of them are. All the Kirkland Signature wine brands are. It's the biggest wine seller, distributor of wine in the world. Costco is. I'm invested with Costco. Yes, I know a lot about it. Again, whoever said to buy AMC in the first place? I heard that. Planeteer is trash. Don't start that, Stacks. I don't want you to fight with nobody in here. I have 10 wine clubs in Napa. Been doing wine for 30 years. Yeah, I'll pass on that. I'm not buying anything from a wine club. They drag GameStop all the way down to $18, but you still have a chance. Will you stop your shit, bro? We are players, baby. There you go, T-Dog. Yeah. All right, guys, I got to get going. I'm going to go send out some stuff in the mail. I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then I'm going to be, I guess I'm going to clean the house. I'm going to do my thing. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I'm supposed to make a video. We had some really good clips in this video. I got to listen to them. I got to see what I said. I don't remember, but you know how it goes. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Either way, get your education. It's here forever. Peace, millionaires. Peace. I think.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all.
Hold up. Cut the track. All right. Ammo keeps telling me to go do this. I'm going to do it right now. Not Major Fudd. What's up, homies? All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and play a video right now for you. If you have not seen it before, you're not going to want to go away. Playlist. I got this. You already know what it is. Yeah, encore. Something like that. Okay, here we go.
To the fallen, leave me to be with the broken one last time before I go. Hold the last burning ember, let never surrender. Rise up to the call for the glory and the glory and the fall.
Thank you guys for everything, guys. I appreciate you. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. We're gonna see you around, millionaire.